quote-unquote, probably on the horizon. And under the next labor deal, it likely becomes a reality. The league's aiming for global growth, competitive balance, and yes, more pre-dawn kickoffs. I'm Maggie Gray.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Looks, fires the slant pattern complete. Jason Swain breaks a tackle.
It's time to kick off 3 hours of fair and honest discussions that go beyond the headlines of today's sports teams. From the Budweiser studios of 99.1, the Sports Animal. Here's a couple of guys with over 30 years of combined knowledge of Tennessee sports.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Jason Swain!
Here's Josh and Swain.
Good Monday afternoon. Welcome in to Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us today. We are very excited to be with you for the next 3 hours. You feel it, Jason Swain?
Yeah, the humidity is crazy, man. Rain for like 10, 15 minutes. I went to go put on a rain jacket, looked up, and it stopped raining. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Golly, man, the humidity is something else. Who needs a sauna?
Well, you go outside, do a little workout outside. It's like habit stacking. Get some exercise and a sauna at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can feel the air. I can hear the air conditioning going on, and the fan is blowing here next to me. So I do feel that, man. I feel that nice breeze coming in here.
My laptop's also pretty old, so you can hear it working extra. So
oh, yeah.
you probably hear that along with the AC.
Oh, that's the laptop. Never mind. That's not the AC. That's your laptop.
Mm-hmm. Also,
I do feel well rested.
Uh-huh.
So I do feel the energy.
Yeah. Well, you're a year older than when we last spoke here on the show, so I imagine you went to bed quite early last night, which I would commend, by the way.
I wanted to start the week off right. I didn't want to find myself behind the 8 ball to start the week and then at the end of the week not have any energy because I only slept 2-3 hours the first half of the week. So I wanted to start the week off right. So I went to bed at an appropriate time. You will be proud.
I hope so. I hope you were properly pampered for your birthday this weekend.
I had a great time with my family, man.
That's great.
Family's love can do a lot for a man. Since, I'm 41 now.
Yep.
So
you are really a man.
Definitely a man.
Yep. Jason Swain, he's been a man for a full year. He has been a VFL, or a VFL in the making at least, for 2+ decades. For a birthday gift, did you receive full clarification on Boo Carter's status? It is report day for Tennessee's football team.
Nope. Did not get that memo in the mail. Have zero clue what's happening with Boo Carter, and would not be surprised if he's on this football team. I would be surprised if he's not suspended. I laid out what I think should happen if he was to return to the football team and how he needs to address his teammates and apologize if he were to return. But I'll be honest, Josh, it's been a hot mess, and it's gotten on my nerves.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're closer to finding out what the final answer is with Boo Carter and his status with Tennessee's football team. The team reports today or later today. Media day will take place tomorrow. We'll hear from Josh Heupel, and the team begins practice on Wednesday. So it's here or about to be here. But this conversation, this topic of Boo Carter's status with Tennessee's football team has been out there for more than a week.
It's a silly, man. We shouldn't be doing this, honestly. So it shouldn't be at this level. This is it's pretty embarrassing, honestly. So
I had somebody tell me this morning, ran into him at the gym, and said, "Hey, you're getting closer to being able to talk about something besides Boo Carter."
Yeah.
So I know you are ready for that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to see some football, man. Cover some real football. Not this drama.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you could say, well, y'all talking about it. Maybe y'all are part of the drama. No. If there's nothing to talk about, wouldn't talk about it. So don't create it, and it won't be discussed. Don't be a reason why it's being discussed, and it won't be discussed. So.
Yep.
I'm with you on that.
Yes.
We will have football on the field to talk about soon. Tennessee will kick off the season in 33 days. We are James Littleman Stewart days away.
33 days? Oh, I was thinking 2 days until fall camp.
That's right. That also is true.
Some ballers in that 30s group. Some great running backs that wore the orange here at Tennessee. A little over a month until it's football time in Tennessee.
We are 4 weeks away from the Monday of game week, which is important too. Once you get there, you feel like it's here. So we are getting closer. Later in the show, we're going to talk about returning players we are most intrigued to see on the practice field on Wednesday. And as fall camp takes off, we will talk about returning players. We'll talk about newcomers that will have an impact on this team. The entire offense is eligible in some ways if we talk about guys stepping up or guys coming in to make a difference, because it is a new-look offense. Starting at quarterback, that'll be on the field, the biggest talking point of the quarterback battle. And then
who's going to be talked about the most at quarterback?
If I had to guess, the answer to that is Joey Aguilar.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake Merklinger is going to do his best to change that conversation. George McIntyre is a talented freshman who will compete as well. But Aguilar's the new guy. He's been working out with his teammates this summer, but he will take his first real practice snap as a Tennessee Volunteer on Wednesday.
It's gonna be fun.
It's also, so we have a few days to go here in July. We'll hit August at the end of the week. It's about to be add one more win to your record prediction time in Tennessee. You get through the June and July talking season. You get to anticipation for the game season, and that's when you start bumping up those record predictions. If you were 8-4 2 months ago, you'll be 9-3 in 2 weeks.
I understand that.
If you were 9-3, we'll probably fall short of the playoff by the end of August. Why don't we go 10-2?
Why not? A lot of guys back. A lot of talent's back.
Yeah.
Blue chip ratio says we got championship level talent.
That's right.
Why not? You're right, though, because during the season, when you play a team that you are an underdog against, on Mondays, it's like, man, I don't know. Tuesday, it's like, hey, I hope we keep it close. Wednesday, I just hope we cover. Thursday,
starting to get that feeling.
I think we can do it. Friday, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Saturday, oh, man. You barely can contain yourself on Saturdays. So I get it, man. Getting close to the season, whatever you predicted during the spring, whatever during the summer. Fall camp officially starts on Wednesday. You might bump that prediction up one more win.
Yep, camp opens this Wednesday. That is July 30th. I think by the time we reach Wednesday, August 13th, 2 weeks later, it's going to be on. It's going to be time to get revved up. People will start printing out their MapQuest directions on the road to 11-1.
MapQuest? That's still a thing?
I think so.
People printing them out? Wow.
You remember those days?
I do.
Holding it up.
Hey, anybody got a stapler? Got about 3 or 4 pages. I'll take a paper clip, or you just fold the edges together so they don't disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember those days.
Yep. So in some ways, technology has created other kinds of challenges. I'm glad we've advanced past the MapQuest printout.
Yeah, me too.
Stage. In the text box, no reason to wait until the season starts. 12-0, go Vols.
Yeah,
I love it.
We're going to go 12-0 until we're not.
That's right. That's right.
So when you lose the first game, you're like, hey, we still can go 11-1, baby. You lose the second one, hey, double-digit wins, baby. It's in clear sight. But that's what we did as a player.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, God, we dropped one. All right, man, let's run the table.
Yeah.
So that's the mentality. I'm sure that will be the mentality inside the locker room. At least I hope it is. I don't think anyone is, like, doing the same thing that fans do. Like, I was talking to someone this morning, and they were like, yeah, I got to say about 9-3. I just don't see us going down to the swamp and beating the Gators. I don't think we're going to beat Bama there. And, Georgia's Georgia. Oklahoma, that's going to be tough, too. We might lose that one. So, 9-3, 8-4. Like, players don't do that.
So Bryson Eason and Tyree West, they aren't sitting there in the locker room saying, what do you think, man? I don't know, 8-4, maybe 9-3 if we jump up and get somebody.
No, no one does that.
They're not sitting there saying, well, OU, they brought in those transfers.
No one does that. If someone is overheard having that conversation, they should be immediately released like Christian Wilkins. Oh.
We got Raiders jokes today.
You good over there? Huh?
You know what?
Why'd he get released, man? Anybody know? What's going on?
You know what I always say? You're either a Raider or you're not.
Pete Carroll said, you got to go. We're not doing that, sir.
By the way, I don't know if Jay Lyford sent it to you, our great engineer. He sent me a photo. I think it was up in Chicago, and they have the City Connect jerseys with all the different teams. And the White Sox City Connect jersey is actually a red and black Bulls themed jersey. So the White Sox, your team, the Bulls, my team, used to be your team, and it's the owner, Jerry Reinsdorf, of both teams, reminding both fan bases, I've ruined all your fun.
I'm about to be done with him too. I'm about to be done with the White Sox. I'm about to be done with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forgot. They connected.
Yep.
It's the reason why they both stink.
Yes.
It's Reinsdorf.
Yep, Reinsdorf.
Now, I need to be done with the White Sox too. Like, I'm not about to be wasting my time rooting for a team that don't care about winning. If you don't care, why should I care?
That's a good question. Yep. In the text box, currently undefeated and tied for first. Go Big Orange.
That's right.
Get your 12-0s in while they're hot. 865-656-9900 to be a part of the show. You can call or text in. A couple of happy belated birthday messages coming in for Jason Swain as well. Lloyd in the text box. Rhonda in the YouTube chat. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
To Jason Swain.
I should have passed out my Cash App yesterday.
It's not too late.
Man, I would have been able to afford maybe a nice dinner in the Farragut area where you live.
I tell you what. I'll put out my Cash App and Venmo, and I'll be happy to forward on to you whatever comes through.
I trust you.
It's all for Jason Swain right here on the show. We'll talk Tennessee football, SEC and college football, NFL training camps underway. We're with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon. 865-656-9900 to join us on Josh and Swain.
I'm Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel. Get your Tennessee football coverage where you get insight unlike any other. No one covers the ball like 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Over 35 years, that is how long Hiller Plumbing, Cooling, and Electrical have been in business. They are family-owned and operated. When you call them, the experts are going to solve your problems quickly. So if you're dealing with an electrical emergency, a plumbing emergency, or an HVAC emergency, know that it's going to be fixed the right way. Most of the time, you don't know what it's going to be, if it's going to be fixed the right way, or what the price tag is going to be, or if someone is just trying to sell you something. But with Hiller, the price that you're told is the price that you pay. No hidden fees, no surprises when you get your bill. Their techs are professional, experienced, trustworthy, all background and drug screen. Technology makes it really convenient for you, too, because when they're on their way, you'll receive a photo of the tech and a link to track them in real time. So that way you're not wasting time waiting around. They stand by their 100% satisfaction guarantee, and that means happy you'll be or the service is free. Book online, happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. At Target, back-to-school-a-days are here. What is back-to-school-a-days, you ask? We're talking 7 days of deals on looks and styles the kids will love, at prices you'll love even more. Because back-to-school at Target means getting all of the above. Through August 2nd, save 25% on select kids' clothes, with additional savings to round out their looks, including uniforms, leggings, polos, and activewear. Plus, their new favorite backpacks are 30% off. Happy back-to-school-a-days, now through August 2nd, only at Target. Terms and conditions apply.
Your ticket to Memphis just got a whole lot easier. Beginning Thursday, September 4th, McGee-Tyson Airport will launch new nonstop flights to Memphis. Dive right into Beale Street's legendary live music. Indulge in world-famous Memphis barbecue. Check out Graceland and more. Get ready to fly direct to Memphis starting September 4th. For more information, visit flyknoxville.com.
Lunch was great. Market Square is such a fun spot.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes these stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Bruce says, happy belated birthday, Swain. Thanks for all you do. Any receivers available out there? It's go time for the receivers this week.
All eyeballs will be on them.
Quarterback position will be the main on-field talking point, but obviously what happens at quarterback goes hand in hand with the wide receiver position group, with Chris Brazzell coming back, having played a lot of snaps last year, and then two rising second-year players, Mike Matthews and Braylon Staley, and then a group of newcomers.
Quarterback and receivers go hand in hand? I thought whenever the ball hits the ground, it was the quarterback's fault.
Ball hits the receiver's hands, ball should stay.
That's the only time that people know for a fact whose fault it is, when the ball hits the receiver's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. But they do go hand in hand. Both guys got to be on the same page. Both guys have to be on the top of their game. And a lot goes into it, for sure. You can't be at your best doing the minimum. It has to be extra stuff that you do, whether it's before practice, after practice, during a period where special teams and you get a little break. You got to be talking to your quarterback about, hey, this is what I saw on this, and this is what I thought you were going to do. Like, it requires extra. So we'll know if that work was put in. We'll know if extra film study was done. We'll know, because the challenge is already out there. Everyone knows that this receiver group has been the most highly criticized position group on the field. And then we know what's up with the quarterback. Joey Aguilar has been publicly called out. So, man, there's no reason not to bring your A game, because you got plenty of motivation to make sure that you prove the doubters wrong and prove yourself right.
Yeah, Joey publicly called out. We talked about it a little bit on Friday, but in the story on Nico arriving at UCLA, the story appeared in The Athletic. Bruce Feldman wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle part of that story, it mentioned that UCLA had brought in Appalachian State transfer QB Joey Aguilar last winter in hopes he could spark the offense, but halfway through spring, Foster wasn't sold on his quarterback's connection to the receivers and his film study habits. Aguilar would transfer to Tennessee after Iamaleava joined the Bruins. So not sold on his quarterback's connection to the receivers and his film study habits was word out of UCLA. So I have to imagine at this point, Joey knows that was in print, that others have seen and heard that. He also knows whatever the full story is behind the scenes. So if he's not motivated, I don't know what to tell you. I have to believe that he is motivated to do well at Tennessee, motivated to prove people at UCLA wrong.
Yep. But Mark Linger has the advantage. Joey doesn't know how practices ran. Joey doesn't understand the tempo. Joey, this will be his first practice. I mean, we're talking about a potential starter going through his first practice in fall camp. And
there's a difference in working out with your teammates in June and July and what Josh Heupel's going to have him running in August.
It's an adjustment. And so Mark Linger has to be going first in drills, because we can't be slowing it down waiting on Joey. Now, maybe he's done some of those during the summer already, but this is Mark Linger's second fall camp. This is Mark Linger's second, he did fall camp last year and then did spring. So this is like his third period of practicing with the team. So he knows what to expect. The last thing you want to do is have someone slowing down the tempo. But the guy who may do it may be your starter. So I'm so curious to see, all right, how long will Mark Linger go first in drills, or if he will at all?
We'll find out on Wednesday. Some of it. You get to see a little bit more. The first 6 periods are open, I believe, on Wednesday, open to the media.
What?
Yeah. How about that? I think it'll tighten up moving forward. But I'll pull it up, make sure I'm correct on that.
Josh,
I think the first 6 periods are open on Wednesday.
Titans, okay? This is the wrong time to talk about Cam Ward and the Titans. We're talking about the Vols right now.
Traylon Burks injured. Hate to see that.
But Ramel Keaton signing.
Ramel Keaton has signed with the Titans, yep.
Yeah. Don't be a negative, Josh. Positivity, man.
That's former Raider Ramel Keaton. Cut his teeth with the Raiders last week.
Correct.
Or last year.
We'll appreciate him more in the volunteer state.
I think that's probably true. Yep. 6 periods of practice open to the media on Wednesday, 4 periods of practice open on Thursday.
Enjoy it now. Enjoy it now, my man.
Yep. Moving forward, it'll tighten up some. So we'll get a glimpse on Wednesday. Multiple texts coming in. Why stop at 12-0? What about 16-0 for Tennessee this year? SEC title would be the first in 27 years, and a national championship on the same timeline.
Well, I think it's important that we crawl a little bit before we walk.
Is it truly the first practice, or is it the first legal practice? We're asked in the text box. It's the first real team practice.
It's the first real practice.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way that any team in the country has done during the summer what they're about to do first day of fall camp. There's no way.
Yeah, that applies to everybody.
It's impossible.
Yeah. So Steve Angeli, who's trying to win the job at Syracuse, same deal for him. He's been working with his teammates. Ricky Collins, who transferred at quarterback from LSU, was at the ACC. They call it the ACC kickoff last week, representing Syracuse. So Ricky Collins is the favorite, I would say, to land the starting quarterback job, but he has to hold off Steve Angeli from Notre Dame. Angeli has more on-field experience. Collins has more time by 5 months in the Syracuse offense. He went through spring.
Yeah,
he was there the last 2 years with Jaden Daniels and Garrett Nussmeier as the starters.
There's a difference between practice and workouts. There's a difference because they're not the same. Do you get better in both? Are you sharpening your axe? Are you sharpening your knife, your skills? Absolutely. You can improve in both. But practice means you got the strength staff out there. You got the medical staff out there. You got the equipment staff out there. Music is going. You got the blowhorn. You got the video crew out there. You know it's practice. It's just different. So that starts on Wednesday.
In the text box, joining late, did Boo Carter report? We will find out. The official reporting, I think, happens later today. A team meeting later today, and they will have media day tomorrow. But you're waiting like everybody else is. Also, Rhonda in the YouTube chat said, hey, I'm old. I still print out directions. So shout out to those still printing out directions. I like it.
Why, Rhonda? Man, Josh over here giving you a shout out. I want to know why.
You got some follow-up questions?
I just want to know why. Yeah, why?
Yeah, it's a good follow-up question.
Yeah, just why? Mm-hmm. Just, directions right there on your phone. It talks to you. Your phone start vibrating. It'll tell you, hey, got a turn coming up here on the left. Paper don't do that. You got to look down at the paper, get distracted.
Well, maybe if Waze were to add Jason Swain to the voice options, reading off the directions, maybe we'd get more people to hop on the app.
That'd be perfect. All right, here it comes. 300 feet. You're going to turn straight.
You missed it. You missed it.
So let me tell you a story real quick.
Okay.
We were sitting outside the complex, the old Stokely, on the steps right across the street from the practice facility. And there's a couple of us on the steps. And someone drives up and asking for directions. And they're like, hey, where do I go to get to this place? And Demetrius Morley was like, oh, I got you. Go down there and turned straight. And we were like, what? What? He was obviously joking, but at first I was like, what kind of directions is that, man? And the person just looked confused, and I think got it after a second. But, like, that was the first time I heard that, and it had me rolling.
Turn straight.
Turn straight. Turn straight.
Levi's on his way to Huntsville for work, asked if you had any restaurant recommendations.
Yeah, man. Bumhauer's is good. That's about all I got right now.
Okay.
But you can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong. A lot of new things, new buildings, new restaurants there, but Bumhauer's is always one of my favorites.
So stop by there for either lunch or dinner, depending on your timing, and make sure to take a pic with the Jason Swain statue while you're in Huntsville.
I can promise you it's not one of those there.
865-656-9900 to be a part of the show. We'll talk Tennessee football. Also, I think scheduled at 1 o'clock, so in about 30 minutes, Deion Sanders has a press conference, and the medical staff, there's going to be medical representation there. So there's speculation of what's going on with the press conference, but we'll let you know what happens with that. We'll talk Tennessee football. We'll talk to you, 865-656-9900 to join the show. Jason Swain's here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward on Josh and Swain.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Former Tennessee baseball infielder Dean Curley officially signed with the Cleveland Guardians over the weekend after the Guardians selected him in the second round of the draft earlier this month. Curley agreed to a signing bonus of $1.7 million, about $400,000 more than his recommended slot value. Cleveland took 2 Tennessee players in this year's draft, also drafting catcher Cannon Peebles in the 17th round. Major League Baseball games tonight at 6:40. The Orioles host the Blue Jays. Diamondbacks visit the Tigers. Guardians host the Rockies. 7 o'clock, Rays visit the Yankees. Reds take on the Dodgers. At 7:45, Braves face the Royals. Twins host the Red Sox. Cubs take on the Brewers. The White Sox face the Phillies. Marlins visit the Cardinals. 8 o'clock, Nationals visit the Astros. 9:45, Rangers visit the Angels. Padres host the Mets. Pirates visit the Giants. And at 10 o'clock, the A's host the Mariners. In the NFL, Cowboys guard Rob Jones suffered a broken bone in his neck in Sunday's practice and will be out 2 to 3 months. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8695. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-8695. That's 800-575-8695. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Don't let popsicles and muddy puddles of summer take over your home. Call Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Zero Res, they don't use dirt-attracting soap, leaving you a healthy home every time. Take advantage of the summer sale for 15% off all services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more when you mention me, Tyler Ivinson, the Sports Animal, to secure this deal, or you can book online, ZeroResKnoxville.com. And ask about Zero Res's commercial cleaning, too. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
Wow, these bank fees are flat out ridiculous. And forget about trying to get a car or home loan. So, who do you do your banking with, Sharon?
Me? I don't.
You don't use a bank?
No.
So what do you, like, save your money under a mattress? Bury it in the backyard? Or maybe you borrow from some rich relative when you need a loan?
No, nothing like that. I do credit unioning.
Wait, what? Credit unioning? The heck's that?
It's kind of like banking, but so much better. Especially if you use Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union.
Need a home loan to buy, build, or remodel the home of your dreams, but not sure what loan option is right for you? Alcoa 10 can help. Their lending team can assist you in finding the solution that best fits your needs. Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, the clear choice. Your less red tape banking alternative. Go to atfcu.com for details. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Imagine the magic of being closer to nature at home. Diversified Enclosures and Screen can make that happen. Your screened room, porch, or patio is just a click away. Friendly, free estimates at sunandscreen.com.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
Want to save big for back to school? Check out Going Gone by Dick's Sporting Goods and score up to 70% off thousands of styles from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Jordan, and more. Score big with A+ deals on shoes, tees, shorts, pants, and backpacks. Your year, your style, your price.
This report is sponsored by Dell Technologies.
The new Dell AI PC with Intel Core Ultra helps you fast forward through busy work, like editing images, summarizing meeting notes, and responding to Jim's long emails, leaving more time for you time. Get a new Dell AI PC starting at $749.99 at Dell.com/AI-PC.
Still steamy and muggy outside. High temperatures into the middle 90s by this afternoon, but a lot of us feeling like the triple digits. We're under a heat advisory today until Tuesday at 8 p.m. We'll keep a chance for an afternoon pop-up shower or thunderstorm. By tonight, temperatures fall into the middle 70s with a few passing clouds. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. Donovan asks Swain which SEC team is being overrated and which is being underrated. Part of that can depend on whose ratings you're looking at. Are you looking at some of those way too early top 25s? I mean, they can kind of go together. The SEC predicted order of finish from the media, because it is an SEC-related question. The team picked to win the league is Texas, ahead of Georgia, then Alabama, LSU, South Carolina. That's the top 5. Florida was picked 6th, Ole Miss 7th, Texas A&M 8th, Tennessee 9th, Oklahoma 10th. And then outside the top 10 in order, Auburn number 11, then Missouri, Vandy, Arkansas, Kentucky, and Mississippi State.
Underrated, I'm going to go Texas A&M. I mean, they have talent. They have a returning quarterback entering his 3rd season. So they're not really talked about a lot. Overrated, I probably would say Oklahoma.
Even though they're picked 10th? Or are you talking more in the narrative?
Yeah, just the narrative.
Okay.
Yeah, just the narrative. Like, there was weeks and weeks of Oklahoma this, Oklahoma that before media days. So I'm going more off that. Not a lot of talk about Texas A&M. A lot of love for South Carolina and Lenore Sellers. But if I was solely going on, media days, man, it's hard because I think it's pretty fair.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair the way the vote came out. Texas A&M, based on talent, should be higher than 8. They have a quarterback question. Also, reason to be optimistic about what Marcel Reed can do, but he has to prove it as the guy. I think Tennessee, from a roster standpoint, is also underrated. I think Tennessee's roster has a lot of talent. It's also so unproven, especially on the offensive side. Oklahoma's talent, I think, is there. The schedule's so tough.
Yeah.
In what Oklahoma's going to have to play.
I'll answer that question and apply it to the SEC preseason media poll.
Okay.
I'll go Auburn, underrated.
Okay, yeah, picked 11th.
Yeah, I'll go Auburn. And then overrated, I'll go South Carolina. I mean, they're at 5th.
Mm-hmm. So, South Carolina was going to be my answer of overrated. I think last year they were way underrated going in. That proved to be true. Now I think they're slightly overrated.
Yeah.
I think they're getting a big Lenore Sellers, Dylan Stewart bump.
Yeah.
And I get it. But I think they still have plenty of questions. They had to replace some key players elsewhere on defense from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And with the teams that they're going to face, Lenore Sellers not going to catch them off guard either.
No.
Because I think people slept on him because he hadn't done anything last year.
No,
That
they'll
won't be
make
the
him
case this year.
They'll make him be a passer. He'll have to beat more teams from the pocket. I don't think there's any doubt about that. With Auburn, though, I'm sorry, man. It's hard for me to believe that Hugh Freeze is going to stink it up offensively again after what he did at Ole Miss, what he did at Liberty, taking over what he took over at Auburn. And, okay, he misplayed the quarterback situation, but that doesn't mean he's going to do it again and again. So with the talent he has at wide receiver, I'm sorry, man. I just don't think that he is going to produce that poor of an offense again. So too much talent on the outside, and you got better options at quarterback to not get it going and not have more success.
Also, when we talk about schedules, South Carolina, we have South Carolina more on the overrated side. South Carolina picked 5th in the league. They have a 5-game stretch of at LSU, Oklahoma at home, Bama at home, at Ole Miss, at Texas A&M.
Yeah, that's rough.
There is an off week before going to Texas A&M, but you have consecutive road games, bye week in between, at Ole Miss and at Texas A&M. I mean, if they go 2-3 in that stretch, I'm pretty impressed because at least 4 of those teams, I think, have better rosters. So, and then, of course, non-conference, they play Clemson at the end of the season, open against Virginia Tech. That doesn't necessarily play into the SEC overrated, underrated conversation, but I mean, it's a tough schedule. They play 10 power conference games. They play at Missouri. That's not an easy game, going to the other Columbia.
Oh, man, you funny, man.
That
Luther Burke on that team?
Not this year.
Oh, okay.
No, he's on the Bears.
Oh, okay. What about the little running back? They look like Marshall Faulk against us. What's his name?
No, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's not there anymore, right? Oh, okay. You funny, man. You're hilarious. Funny guy. Fun guy, Josh Ward. It won't be easy, but come on. I'm pretty sure South Carolina has played in tougher venues than Missouri's little.
You just said it won't be easy.
It won't be easy. No game is easy. But come on, man.
Missouri was picked 12th in the SEC. I imagine you think that's fair.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I wish we was playing them this year. at home so that way Drinkwitz can complain about the visiting locker room again.
Yeah, he said Tennessee, easy choice. Worst visiting locker room in the SEC. He said
I don't
Tennessee.
even know. I haven't even been to ours. I don't even know what ours look like.
I've never heard it listed among the best.
That's good. I'm proud of that.
I don't recall that coming up.
I'm proud of that, man. Like, this is what we should do. We should bring in a couple folks' grandmas night before the game, set up a couple pots around the locker room, and let them cook chitlins the night before the game. Get some hot sauce. We have a chitlin party. Who needs a crab boil? No, we having a chitlin party. Just get a couple tables, a couple newspapers. Everybody just dig in. Just throw the chitlins right on the table. Dig in the night before the game. And then let those visitor players come in there and get a little whiff of that.
I want to see VFL Films document that party.
That'd be great. I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go present it.
Yeah, I would hate to let Drinkwitz down.
Yeah.
I want to prove him right.
Yeah, when Heupel saw that, Danny White saw that, they probably said, good.
I'm sorry, but the locker room has never really been a factor of why a team lost the game. It may be uncomfortable, but
yeah.
Man, we didn't win that game, man, because we just didn't have enough room to stretch our legs during, pregame and during halftime. That's not a real deal. It's not a real thing. Because,
what about the Iowa opposing locker room is pink?
Well, Cameron made it cool to wear pink, so
it changed everything.
He changed everything.
Yeah.
Pink is cool.
We will continue the conversation. 865-656-9900. Appreciate the interaction. We'll talk Tennessee football. Next hour, we'll have 5 returning players we're most intrigued to see during fall camp. Planning at the start of the hour, but we're also going to monitor Deion Sanders' press conference. If there's news to pass along from it, we'll pass it along. He's meeting with the media coming up, scheduled for 1 o'clock Eastern time. We're with you until 3 o'clock today on Josh and Swain.
I'm VFL Charles Davis, and it's
33 days until
it's football time in Tennessee. This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
It's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford, your super dealer here in Knoxville, the #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee. We have a few days to go in July. They have the Super Summer Sales event happening right now at Ted Russell Ford. You can take advantage of the Triple Zeros event. You can get 0% APR financing for 48 months and take advantage of the opportunity for no down payment and no payments for up to 90 days. That's happening right now at Ted Russell Ford. So if you have thought about shopping for a new truck, an SUV, shop at Ted Russell Ford to see all the different options they have, the different combinations that are available. You can shop the inventory right now. You can go to tedrussellford.net. You can view all new vehicles. You can search through their trucks, their work trucks that they have available, the different SUVs, and all the different makes and models they have available with their pre-owned selection. They will help you find what you're looking for, as they have done for me, on Parkside Drive, Kingston Pike, and you can shop online at tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
O'Reilly.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Lenny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Don't let popsicles and muddy puddles of summer take over your home. Call Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning. Zero Res, they don't use dirt attracting soap, leaving you a healthy home every time. Take advantage of the summer sale for 15% off all services. That's 15% off carpet, air ducts, area rugs, and more when you mention me, Tyler Ivanson, the Sports Animal, to secure this deal. Or you can book online, ZeroResKnoxville.com. And ask about Zero Res's commercial cleaning, too. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
Average Owls. Our chairs sit, our tables stand.
You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Cumulus Digital outperforms industry benchmarks by over 25%. See what Smarter Digital can do for you at cumulusdigital.com.
What if you could get a 365 days comfort guarantee to adjust the firmness or softness of your mattress? What if you could get a two-sided flippable mattress at factory direct pricing? What if it came with a warranty of up to 20 years? What if you could watch your mattress being handmade right here in the Knoxville factory? You can at Brothers Bedding Mattress Factory. Brothers Bedding understands what it means to be local, high quality, excellent service, and a name you can trust for over 85 years. BrothersBedding.com.
The big dog of heating and cooling is now looking for more techs to join the pack. Chancey & Reynolds is now hiring HVAC duct mechanics and technicians, providing a great benefits package, paid vacation and holidays. These are full-time positions for those who want a career, not just a job. Chancey & Reynolds, in business for more than 40 years, is a York Heating and Air Specialty company. Apply in person at 614 Van Street or call 865-525-5076.
The big dog of heating and cooling. The big dog. Chancey & Reynolds.
Honey, we need a new roof.
Go to moshingles.com and get a quote in 60 seconds.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they're a top-rated roofing company in East Tennessee and A+ rated with the BBB.
Free instant quotes at moshingles.com.
I'm Michael Jenkins, helping you beat the books with BetMGM Network. We're taking the Jays on the money line against the O's. Jays are rolling. Best team in baseball and 8-2 in their last 10. Chris Bassett is on the mound for Toronto, 11-4 with a 3.88 ERA. While Zach Eflin is on the mound for Baltimore, 6-5 with a 5.78 ERA. And he has struggled at home this year with opponents batting .308 against him. Take the Blue Jays money line against Baltimore. I'm Michael Jenkins from the BetMGM Network. Bet smarter and beat the books and download the BetMGM app today. Please gamble responsibly.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Randall asks, why couldn't the man stop staring at the can of orange juice?
He was thirsty.
Because it said concentrate.
He's following directions, man. Mm-hmm. He's coachable.
Yep. You need that.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year.
He's coachable. That's a good one. I might have to use that one at the house over dinner. Use it like it's my own. Sorry, Randall. My joke now. But the Debo you for your joke.
Well, you probably don't want me to set it up this way because it's Vandy. I was going to say Tennessee Debo'd Vandy, but it's Vandy. But Tennessee beat out Vanderbilt for Joel Wyatt. He has decided to go public. He said he might do it before the end of the month. And Swain, it's happened. Tennessee has landed highly ranked in-state athlete Joel Wyatt. I introduced him as an athlete because it looks like he wants to start out in the secondary, wants to play safety. Tennessee has recruited him or evaluated him as a potential option at Leo. But Joel Wyatt, who had been looking at Tennessee Vandy most closely, in-state prospect, with Oklahoma making a push recently, has decided to commit to Tennessee.
I don't know what my reaction should be, Josh.
ranked in the Rivals industry ranking as the number 2 player in the state. 24/7 Sports has him as the number 3 player in the state. Both have him as a top 5 athlete and a top 100 overall player in the 2026 class.
Joshua. Hey, Joshua.
Jason with a Y.
I don't know if this had nothing to do with Wyatt. Nothing to do with him. He's a good player, great young man, but it's me. It's not him. It's a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if he was like the number 1 ranked player in the country. He's picking between Vanderbilt and Tennessee. I'm not supposed to be celebrating a kid picking Tennessee over Vanderbilt. That's what they're supposed to do. It's like scoring a touchdown versus Vanderbilt, Josh. I'm supposed to spike it. I'm supposed to do a dance. I'm supposed to do the moonwalk. No. I give the ball to the ref. And I'll act like I've been there before. Because it's Vanderbilt. I'm not celebrating beating out Vanderbilt for a recruit. I'm not celebrating beating out Vanderbilt for a touchdown. It's what we're supposed to do. With that being said, go Vols. Did I bump up our recruiting rankings a little bit?
I think that'll give the Volunteers a bump.
I love it. I love it.
Get a top 100 overall player.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, my man.
Swain, you don't have to say much. All you have to do is look at Vanderbilt and say, this is our state.
I'm not doing that.
We'll come back. We have 2 hours to go. We'll monitor Deion Sanders' press conference. We'll talk Tennessee football 2 days ahead of fall camp on Josh and Swain.
It's part sports.
We have football on the brain.
Part pop culture.
Dennis Leary.
True or false? You refuse to wear a glove with Mickey Mantle's signature on it for the movie The Sandlot.
The Red Sox blood, the Brewers blood, they run deep.
Add in the best celebrity interviews.
Robert De Niro here on The Rich Eisen Show. How are you, sir?
Just got over a 24-hour virus.
The antidote is to appear on The Rich Eisen Show.
There you go. I would have done it earlier.
And you've got The Rich Eisen Show podcast.
There is a medicinal quality to appearing on this program.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Hey, folks, Jordan with Ted Russell Nissan. Here we go. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Buy any new in-stock Nissan and you'll receive $5,500 for any old sled you can drive to Ted. And remember, it has to drive to be worth $55,000. Retail marketing campaign, 1 trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
I never thought building a custom home would be this easy. When Red Door Homes built our house last year, they made the process simple. We picked from their 30-plus floor plans, customized it how we wanted, and they built it right on our land. The construction time was quick, and their 10-year warranty gave us total confidence. If you're thinking about building a home, do what we did. Go to reddoorhomestn.com and visit their showroom right off Paper Mill and Kingston Pike. You won't regret it.
Red Door Homes, home building as it should be.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
The 2025 Tennessee volleyball season is almost here. Make plans to join the Lady Vols at Food City Center as the Big Orange look to build off a historic 2024 season. Tennessee volleyball will open the season on August 29th versus South Florida. The match begins at 6:30 p.m. Volleyball season tickets are on sale now and start at just $50. We can't wait to see you at the Food City Center for Tennessee volleyball. Visit allvols.com.
Thank you for calling Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. How can I make you smile today?
Yeah, I'm having problems with my drain.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem?
My toilet won't flush, my sink smells terrible, and my shower has standing water.
No worries, we can help you with that. If you keep struggling with toilets that won't flush, standing water after you shower, or smelly sinks, then you may have a drain blockage or clogged sewer line. Pipe Wrench can get your drains flowing again in no time with our $99 drain cleaning offer, and if we can't open your drain, the visit is free. You can also get a free camera inspection of your sewer line to help us easily pinpoint the source of the clog and suggest the fastest and most affordable solution. When we identify the problem, we provide the best option, ranging from drain cabling, hydrojetting, spot repair, or even sewer line replacement if needed. So don't ignore the signs of a clogged drain or sewer line before it turns into a costly problem. Call the plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench today at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com.
The minute folks step into Dollywood, I want them to feel the wonder of my Smoky Mountains and to fill their hearts with all the good and beautiful things in this big old world. and to cherish all the little moments they get to be together.
Enjoy thrilling rides, award-winning entertainment, and delicious new seasonal flavors. Plan your visit at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood, love every moment.
His Security Technology, your one-stop shop for all your security and technology needs. We offer state-of-the-art security systems to protect your home or business, as well as cutting-edge technology solutions to enhance your daily life. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing top-quality service and support. Contact His Security Technology today to learn more about how we can help you stay protected and connected. 865-474-9495 or visit hissecurity.com. In God we trust, all others we monitor.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide at 99.1thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Maggie Gray with a Sports Minute. Coming soon, passports for every NFL team. Roger Goodell wants 16 international games a year, which means every team playing abroad every season. And Falcons owner Arthur Blank said over the weekend it's quote-unquote probably on the horizon. And under the next labor deal, it likely becomes a reality. The league's aiming for global growth, competitive balance, and yes, more pre-dawn kickoffs. I'm Maggie Gray.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900 to be a part of the show. Jason Swain is here as a VFL. He's a former Tennessee wide receiver. Number 21 overall recruit in the 2003 class by Tom Lemming's ranking with ESPN, choosing Tennessee over Georgia and Michigan. We did have a text at the end of last hour. Appreciate it, Michael, saying that On3 had it between Tennessee and Ole Miss for Joel White. And Ole Miss definitely recruited him.
Oh, take that, Ole Miss, yeah.
But as recently as, I think, last week or in the last 10 days, Joel White, he acknowledged, hey, it's Tennessee Vanderbilt. Oklahoma's pushing here. He said Oklahoma came in with an offer. Coach Venables called me, so they've given me a lot to think about. Tennessee and Vanderbilt are still working hard to keep me home. And he said, hey, if I went with the July 6th commitment, it's probably going to be Tennessee. And he decided to get it done before the end of the month. And it is Tennessee. So good news for Tennessee, landing a top 100 overall player. He has recently transferred to Oakland in Murfreesboro, and he is committed to Tennessee. Joel Wyatt, who could play a number of positions. He could be an offensive player. He could play close to the line of scrimmage. But the thought is, and we can talk to Austin Price about it in a couple of days, that he will start out in the secondary when he gets to college.
Okay, I feel better beating out Ole Miss for a player. Beating out LSU. Beating out
Venables wants him. Venables knows defense.
All right, I feel better about that.
He's a consensus top 5 athlete in the country.
All right. Yep. Feel good. I just listen, man. I'm trying to be consistent here. I can't not be proud of touchdowns against Vanderbilt, not be proud of Tennessee beating Vanderbilt in football, not calling it our state game, but then be all excited and celebrate when we beat out Vanderbilt for a football recruit. That's not being consistent, man. That's being a hypocrite, which I try not to be. But the fact that we beat out Ole Miss, Oklahoma, okay, that's different. I feel a whole lot better.
So are you ready to declare Tennessee football recruiting is back?
No. Why would I do that? We top 5? Josh, are we in the top 5 in recruiting? No, we're not. So
not necessarily.
When Tennessee was ranked in the top 5, when Tennessee ended the season as a top 10 team, you could say Tennessee's back. But recruiting? No, not yet. We're on the way, but we're not back yet.
They got a chance. Savion Hyder, August 19th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tristan Keys, number 1 ranked receiver in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Still in play.
It's definitely in play.
And Friday, August 22nd, 5-star offensive lineman Darius Gray will make his announcement. He will do that live with 24/7 Sports. Tennessee is in play there as well.
Okay.
So we are monitoring the news. It appears that it is a positive news press conference. I think we'll just monitor to see what is said. What we know so far from Deion Sanders' press conference with his medical team there with him is that there was some kind of mysterious illness he was dealing with or medical issue. So doctors found a tumor in his bladder during the spring. It was cancerous. It was removed, and the medical team today with his press conference is excited to announce that his cancer is gone.
Oh, man, that's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing, man. That's so scary. So happy for Deion Sanders and his family. I mean, there was a video that was released and talking about having to make a will this year as if there's a chance he wasn't going to be here and how tough that was on him. I mean, we're talking about a father here. So,
yeah, and
that's scary.
Yeah, I'm following along by reading while we talk as well. David Ubben noting that Sanders said he did not inform Shadur and Shiloh Sanders of the situation or the seriousness because he wanted them to focus on their football futures as they are transitioning into trying to make their respective NFL teams. Shadur is with the Browns. Shiloh is with the Buccaneers. But Deion Sanders says he was dealing with an aggressive cancerous tumor on his bladder earlier this summer. He had his bladder removed, and his medical team said the cancer is now gone. So that is great news.
Yeah, that's phenomenal, man. Deion is great for college football.
Also reading from David, Deion said he lost 25 pounds this summer dealing with the complications from surgeries and added, quote, "I'll be transparent. I can't pee like I used to pee."
Well, we appreciate that. A little bit of information. But I'm glad that he is okay.
He's Deion at the press conference. He's rocking overalls and cowboy hat with the shades on.
I love it.
So Primetime's back.
He is back.
Good for Deion. That's great for Deion. Great for him and his family. So that is the update. We'll monitor to see if there's any potential impact on the team, but that kind of news is the best news. So good news from his press conference. We knew that it was coming. We knew medical staff would be there. We didn't know why. Now we do. He had cancer that was found with his with the tumor in his bladder, and now, according to doctors, he is cancer-free. So that is the news from Colorado.
Great day in college football so far today. Great day. Man, that's scary. imagine impact that would have had on his son's transition to the NFL if they would have known about that. Whew.
Yep. Now they have good news, too. So
Yeah,
that's
for
great.
sure.
Great news from Colorado. 865-656-9900 is how you can be a part of the show. You can call. You can text in next to Jason Swain, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. Our show is presented by Junk Begon. Each and every day, introduce you at the start of the hour. Can clarify for Shannon in the text box who asks, is that the same Jason Swain that was a top 200 B-ball recruit? Yes, in fact, Shannon, it is.
I'll have a comment, man. Sometimes the trolling just doesn't get a response.
What trolling? Shannon asked a question for clarification.
You read it. You read it. You make the decision to read messages. Let's not pretend like it was someone calling in and just blurted the question out and you didn't know it was coming. You saw it, you read it because you thought it would be good. And it was good.
Yeah, was I wrong?
I mean, no. You do a good job of reporting facts.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a good day for Tennessee as well, getting Joel White. We've had questions coming about the status of Boo Carter, as today is reporting day for Tennessee's football team. Perhaps we'll find out by the end of the day his status, at least through reporting. By tomorrow, which is media day, with Josh Heupel scheduled to meet with the media, we'll get some clarification on his status. But that is still unknown right now.
I expect Boo Carter to be part of the program. That's my expectation.
You anticipate him being with the team this year.
Mm-hmm. And I told you what needed to happen just inside that locker room. And so, I'm sure we'll hear more details about that, but I anticipate him being part of the program, and you can't find a bigger Boo Carter fan on the football field than me. Obviously, there's some growing up he needs to do, and I hope he does that. Because he is a special talent and he can be special, and this can be part of your story. I mean, there's Tyrann Mathieu that didn't figure it out in college and was removed from the team, and went on to NFL, retired, and had a drama-free NFL career. Was a leader, captain on multiple teams, competed in the Super Bowl. So this is just part of your story. It doesn't have to be the end. It's just a chapter. You can learn from it and grow and get better. There's so many people that are in his corner and wanting to help him and want to see him win. You got to just listen to him.
On the field, there's very little question. Now, there will be the question of what exactly is his role on the field. Is he truly involved on offense?
It needs to be defense right now. That just needs to be the main focus. Defense and punt return, and depending on how he handles himself, offense is optional, maybe, but we can't be talking about him playing defense and offense right now until he proves, I think, to his teammates that he could be, and his coaches, that he could be, consistent.
So right now we anticipate Boo Carter coming back for his sophomore season. We'll come back on the show and talk about some Tennessee football players who are returning from last year that we're intrigued to see on the practice field starting on Wednesday. 2 days away from Tennessee beginning fall camp. We'll talk about some returning Vols to pay attention to when they hit the practice field when we come back. 865-656-9900 to join us on Josh and Swain.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialist. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Picture the pool of your dreams, a place to relax, entertain, and make any season unforgettable. Paired with excellent, durable hardscapes like custom decking and stonework, Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. Call 865-310-3256 or visit nativetn.com.
We're in the middle of summer and also the middle of wedding season. Hey, it's Heather Harrington for TK Wheeler Jewelers. If you need the perfect wedding gift for your soon-to-be bride or groom, you need to head on over to South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge. It's right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. It's my favorite jewelry store in all of East Tennessee. It's TK Wheeler Jewelers. He is stocked with the most beautiful gifts you can imagine. Over $2.5 million in diamonds, in gemstones, in beautiful precious metals. They've got it all at TK Wheeler Jewelers. How about a beautiful diamond tennis bracelet that she could wear on the big day? Or a brand new watch for him that doesn't get all those crazy notifications. You know, a classic timepiece. Well, TK Wheeler, he's got it all. He can even come up with a one-of-a-kind, unique to you jewelry design that nobody else is ever going to have. How special would that be? So when you need jewelry for your big day, you need TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
The 35th Lindsey Nelson Golf Tournament, hosted by the Concord Farragut Sertoma Club, is coming to Avalon Country Club in Lenore City Tuesday, August 5th. Registration and lunch will begin at 11 a.m., followed by a 1 p.m. shotgun start. Proceeds benefit Friends of Tennessee's Babies with Special Needs and the Orange Grove Center. To sign up your team or to explore sponsorship opportunities, visit the What's Happening page at 991thesportsanimal.com. Single-player registration is also available.
Rogue SWO 11828, lease price $34,230, kicks SL 482 520, price $23,071. No sales tax must be shown in the form of a discount to $2,500. All offers with approved credit.
Hey Jen, did you hear about Morristown Nissan's no sales tag weekend?
No sales tax? But that was last week. Are you extending it?
Exactly. No sales tax. You get more at Morristown Nissan.
More? Like more money in my wallet?
And check this out. How about a new Nissan Rogue starting at $279 a month? Or Nissan Kicks for $249 a month? That's more lower payments.
That's amazing. And I hear Morristown Nissan gives more for your trade.
Yep, and you'll have enough left in your wallet for a last-minute summer vacation.
Or all those wonderful school supplies we're about to buy.
Or planning your next adventure.
Okay, Scott, we get it. You really need a vacation.
More savings, more fun, more road trips.
Oh, boy. Just more awesome.
At Morristown Nissan, where you get more.
More. At Morristown Nissan.
Average Amy's. Our coffee has caffeine and our muffins are cooked.
You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Cumulus Digital outperforms industry benchmarks by over 25%. Visit cumulusdigital.com to start outperforming today.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer, to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit ImageMattersInc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
From the water to the trails to the open road, summer is made for getting outdoors. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team is your one-stop shop for boat, motorcycle, and RV protection. Contact us in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Our show is presented each and every day by Junk Be Gone. JunkBeGone.biz is the website. East Tennessee's junk removal specialist. Tennessee will report as a team officially today, hold media day tomorrow, and begin practice on Wednesday. So the Volunteers get ready for the 2025 football season. Swain, in this segment, we're going to look at 6 returning players that we are intrigued to watch. We are intrigued by many. We have tried our best to whittle it down. And we have 3 guys on offense, 3 guys on defense. We'll go back and forth, offense, defense. I'll throw a name out. You tell me your initial thoughts on each particular player, his role, his opportunity this year, and we'll bounce around. On the offensive side, Tennessee has to replace Deion Sampson.
Yep.
He was the Offensive Player of the Year. He had a record-breaking season, broke a number of records last season with the University of Tennessee. Those are big shoes to fill. They will not be filled by just one player. But in this segment, Peyton Lewis, a second-year guy who played last year as the season went along as a true freshman, will have a bigger opportunity in year 2. Thoughts on Peyton Lewis for Tennessee this season?
If you're Deshaun Bishop, you might feel like it's a little unfair. And it is, honestly. Didn't want to co-bracket but you really could here because Deshaun Bishop is going to be very much in this rotation. He may start. There'll be games where he's better. You look at Peyton Lewis, he's been healthier. He's been more durable, which is why I put him on the list and mention him rather than Deshaun Bishop. And that's not anything that Deshaun Bishop can control. Sometimes you can't control, getting hurt. Sometimes you can. But in this case, this is out of his hands. But the running back position is wide open for someone to take over and not necessarily do what Deion Sampson did, because in some ways it was too much. But it was a historic season for him, a record-breaking season for him that ended up being a SEC Player of the Year type of performance. But the weight has been dropped. For Peyton Lewis, man, he's more lean, he's quicker, he is faster, and I look for him to take that next jump to finish off runs. It's one thing to run through a wide open hole, but finishing runs, falling forward, making guys miss, picking up 15 yards when the blocking says it should have been a 5 or 6 yard gain, or picking up a 30-yard gain when the blocking says it should be a 10-yard gain. Finishing those runs is the next step for Peyton Lewis, because he's going to have every opportunity in the world, him and Deshaun Bishop.
Yep, for sure at running back. On the defensive side, James Pierce Jr. was one of the best pass rushers in the league over the last 2 seasons. He is now with the Atlanta Falcons after being drafted in the first round. We've talked a lot about Joshua Josephs this offseason. Not as much talk about Caleb Herring. His name comes up frequently, but Caleb Herring entering his 3rd season at Tennessee, highly touted in-state player a couple of years ago, has a big opportunity this year.
Well, this defense, mainly that position, was missing the explosive, long, athletic linebacker. And when they got the commitment of Caleb Herring, that's exactly what they thought they got. And entering his 3rd season on campus, it's time. It's time for him to not only be on the football field, but for him to start making plays right now. And it's hard to expect and ask every true freshman to come in and impact like, Blue Carter did last year. Everyone moves at their own pace. But for Spillman, there's no question about the athletic ability. Now it's about going out there and doing it consistently over and over and over again, because Tennessee was targeted over the years at linebacker because of lack of athleticism. Shouldn't be able to do that with Spillman there at linebacker.
So to the offensive side, Lance Hurd was the guy at left tackle last year, highly ranked as a recruit. A lot of talk about him coming in from LSU. Was not 100% last year physically, and I think there are reasons to believe he got better as the season went along, but now he needs to be a lot better. Fair to say Lance Hurd entering his 2nd season at Tennessee as the only returning starter on the offensive line at left tackle.
Yeah, there's going to be concerns, not from a talent standpoint, but just an experience standpoint with David Sanders Jr. And the last thing you want to do if you are Lance Hurd is have anyone concerned about you. That was last year. That was at the beginning of the season with you playing in this offense for the first time, you coming off an injury, you being a little bit out of shape, you playing a position that you had to adjust to. And we saw the improvements with him throughout the season. You want to be the guy that the offensive line is not worried about. He's going to do his job. He's going to handle his business. If there's any concern, it needs to be with the true freshman tackle. But you have experience with other guys, not necessarily in this offense, but Wendell Moy and others there on the offensive line, Sam Pillington, they've played major college football. There's just going to be a moment of them getting used to this system. And he needs to be important in helping those guys. I mean, he's the only returning player on the offensive line outside of William Satterwhite if he plays at center, but he doesn't have any experience in the game. So Lance Hurd is the guy. He needs to be the player that goes from being soft-spoken, goes from having his issues last year of inconsistency. He needs to be the model of consistency and being the guy that David Sanders Jr. leans on. The other players who transferred in, they have a question about something on the offensive line. He needs to be the one that's helping them and coaching them up outside of the on-the-field coach, an Ellaby, or any other offensive line assistant. Like, he needs to be that guy entering his second season. This is a young group, this whole team. So it forces second-year guys to step up and be more vocal and take more ownership. I won't sit here and just call them leaders, but they just need to be more involved in helping their teammates with their assignments or with accountability. It just requires more of younger guys.
We know that Tennessee's going to have a new starter at quarterback. If Josh Heupel doesn't trust his tackle play, you think he's going to trust his quarterback fully in the offense?
Yeah,
if he doesn't believe that guy's going to, whether it's Aguilar or Merkling or whoever, if he doesn't believe they're going to get full protection?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't get protection, man, get ready for another season of 32 receiver screens in a game. I mean, my goodness, fans were wondering, is that the only play we have in the playbook? Well, when the protection's not where it needs to be, you're trying to figure out ways to get the ball to the perimeter to your playmakers in space without risking a negative play. And so that's why you got those receiver screens. So you want to do those as drive starters. You want to do those as, you are countering what the defense is doing. Safeties and DBs are playing back, and you got a 5-yard, 6-yard cushion the moment the receiver touches the ball. Of course we're going to do screens. You want to do them because the defense tells you you need to do it, not because you have to do it because you can't protect. There's a difference.
So we've covered 3. We'll have 3 more players we're intrigued to see returning for the 2025 season for Tennessee's football team. When we return, text box is open, messages coming in. We'll open up those as the afternoon moves along. We're 90 minutes in with 90 minutes to go every day, presented by Junk Be Gone, right here on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Former Tennessee baseball infielder Dean Curley officially signed with the Cleveland Guardians over the weekend after the Guardians selected him in the second round of the draft earlier this month. Curley agreed to a signing bonus of $1.7 million, about $400,000 more than his recommended slot value. Cleveland took 2 Tennessee players in this year's draft, also drafting catcher Cannon Peebles in the 17th round. Major League Baseball games tonight at 6:40. The Orioles host the Blue Jays. Diamondbacks visit the Tigers. Guardians host the Rockies. 7 o'clock, Rays visit the Yankees. Reds take on the Dodgers. At 7:45, Braves face the Royals. Twins host the Red Sox. Cubs take on the Brewers. The White Sox face the Phillies. Marlins visit the Cardinals. 8 o'clock, Nationals visit the Astros. 9:45, Rangers visit the Angels. Padres host the Mets. Pirates visit the Giants. And at 10 o'clock, the A's host the Mariners. In the NFL, Cowboys guard Rob Jones suffered a broken bone in his neck in Sunday's practice and will be out 2 to 3 months. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Wilson Brothers Plumbing. If you run into any kind of plumbing problem, get in touch with the professionals at Wilson Brothers Plumbing. We have used Wilson Brothers Plumbing at my home. We know that if we run into an issue that we need to get checked out, that we need to get fixed, that we can call Wilson Brothers Plumbing. They can help you with any kind of situation you run into. They have a team of professionals there to help. They can help with any kind of project. If you are looking at doing some remodeling in your home, your kitchen, your bathroom, contact Wilson Brothers Plumbing to see how they can help. From fixing a leak to replacing your water heater to replumbing your home, Wilson Brothers Plumbing has you covered. They also have a summer water heater special. You can receive 10% off any water heater installation when you tell them that I told you to call Wilson Brothers Plumbing. So if you run into a problem, if you need help with a project, call Wilson Brothers Plumbing at 865-415-1537 or visit wilsonbrothersplumbing.com. That's wilsonbrothersplumbing.com. Wilson Brothers, the proof is in the plumbing.
This has been a paid announcement.
Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. And if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right. Drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Retail marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
There's nothing more relaxing than a spa. Your dream spa is within reach. It is the biggest swim spa and spa sale ever at the new Dynasty Spa store in Athens. Under new and improved ownership. This Friday through Sunday only. Enjoy up to 70% off select swim spas and spas. Factory direct savings on models with minor imperfections. We're celebrating with live radio broadcasts, giveaways, and free hot dogs. Only Dynasty Spas. The factory store. I-75 exit 49. Hurry in this weekend only.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, ceramic, or anything else for the floor, Frazier's Carpet One makes it easy. With free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping, Frazier's makes it easy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year, Frazier's makes it easy. And as a fourth-generation, family-owned business, you don't stay in business for 65 years unless you make it easy. So give us a call today at 546-4850 and let us come to you with free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping. Let us show you how easy it can be to transform one room or an entire home with beautiful, new, professionally installed flooring from Frazier's Carpet One.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their two amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops. We are the place to shop. Come on down.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. They're proud to be known for their outstanding hometown customer service. They've been doing things that way for over 60 years. Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling, and you can even shop for tires and see their current stock right from your computer or smartphone. They invite you to stop in to one of their convenient 5 locations or come see them online at MatlockTireService.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
From the water to the trails to the open road, summer is made for getting outdoors. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team is your one-stop shop for boat, motorcycle, and RV protection. Contact us in Powell at 865-512-7542.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Craving an action-packed adventure? Audible delivers thrills on your command. Get your imagination going with audiobooks that keep you guessing. Captivating originals, hotly anticipated new releases, and bestsellers. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Another hot and steamy one. High temperatures into the middle 90s by this afternoon, but a lot of us are going to be feeling into the triple digits. A heat advisory in place until 8 p.m. on our Tuesday. Could see a couple afternoon pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, temperatures fall into the middle 70s, still staying warm and muggy. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Never miss a second of sports. Download the updated Sports Animal app right now. Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Use Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
We're back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900 to be a part of the show. We're going to continue with players returning to Tennessee's football team that we are intrigued to see when fall practice begins on Wednesday. We did have a text message, as we said a little bit earlier in the show, here in the last half hour or so. The anticipation is that Boo Carter will return to the team. There's media day tomorrow, practice on Wednesday. The team reports officially today. So the anticipation is that he returns, will be with the team. Is there a suspension? Is there some kind of punishment? We'll look for clarification on that, but the anticipation is that he's with the team, as that's been a big question over the last week. Wade texted in and said, I think for Boo's punishment, one, he should have to be a part of media day tomorrow to answer the hard-hitting questions, and then, of course, also address the team. I would doubt that he's going to be there tomorrow. I don't believe he's on the list, and I would not expect Boo Carter to be at media day tomorrow.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea. I mean, the whole thing is.
No, as a member, I'm a member of the media. Say it right. I think it'd be great. But no, they have a rotation that's been announced. He is not on it. A rotation of players that will be there. Jake Merklinger, George McIntyre, and Joey Aguilar will all be there. So we'll hear from Joey for the first time as a quarterback at Tennessee, at least officially, with Tennessee media opportunity. Deshaun Bishop, Lance Hurd, Dominic Bailey, Jackson Moy, Ricky Gibson, Andre Turrentine, and Jeremiah Thielander.
It's not a bad idea because, I mean, at the end of the day, like you want your players to grow.
Sure.
You know, you don't want to shield them from every little thing, but you do want to protect them. So there's a balancing act here. Maybe not tomorrow available, but maybe in the near future. Like, here we are at Tennessee. That when you do everything right, you're going to have every opportunity to maximize your earning potential. But when you just disappear and you don't do things you are asked to do, man, you're going to have to speak on it. And we may not have to put you out there in front of the media and let the media, tear you up and ask you tough questions. And, we don't want to create a bigger problem than we already have. But if a player can handle it, then, yeah, man, put him out there. But that's Tennessee's decision to decide if he can handle that.
Sure.
I'm not totally opposed to it. That's all I'm saying. Because I know, like, if I were to go through that as a player, then I probably wouldn't be able to handle it. Not all guys can. So I'm not saying Boo can't. I'm just not sure. But that's the coaches and media teams. That's their opinion of if he can or not. Again, I'm not saying yay or nay on throwing him out there, but it's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. I won't shoot it down.
Yeah, I would love to know more. Again, I personally would love for that to be the case. I'd love transparency and all that. But if it's still a tender subject.
It has to be the right time.
Yeah, because
time.
If you've seen the reporting, Knoxville News Sentinel and CBS Sports, part of the story includes confrontation among teammates and altercation, perhaps.
Yeah, got to be the right time, man.
Yep. But appreciate the interaction, the text, the thoughts there. Wade sent that text in, 865-656-9900. Right here on Josh and Swain, we talked about players we're intrigued to see returning from last year. We continue that conversation. And on defense, again, the anticipation is Boo Carter back. Jermod McCoy will be back at some point, Swain, but it's a question right now of when he'll be available for game action this fall. Ricky Gibson is back, and he took a big jump from 2023 to last year, right? He had a really impressive sophomore season. What can he do in his third season at cornerback for Tennessee, Ricky Gibson?
Well, I mean, you feel good about him because he proved a lot to you in his first year being a starter. He was available. He was consistent. He allowed your front to do its job and not worry about getting burned on the outside. No one is faulting him for – no one's faulting anybody on their coverage of Jeremiah Smith. He's a freak. But for the most part, like, Rick Gibson was dang good. You couldn't just go away from Jermod McCoy and think you're going to get an easy first down to the other side because that wasn't the case at all. He's been a model citizen. I haven't heard anything about him not doing what he's supposed to do. So with Jermod McCoy not being 100% healthy at this very moment and cleared, then I think it puts more pressure on Ricky Gibson, not only to be the number one guy, but to be an example for the newcomers and the young players that are looking to get more playing time as well. So Ricky Gibson, very, very, very important.
Yeah, when we talk about the overall talent and the athleticism where that's improved, Ricky Gibson is one of the examples you give of how they've become a more athletic team in the last couple of years.
No, 100%, man. I mean, there's good players from Alabama that come to Tennessee, right? Those are my favorite.
Always rank highly for Jason Swain. Speaking of the secondary, why don't we just stay there as we talk about Ricky Gibson? This is an important spot right here. They have to replace Will Brooks. Jacoby Thomas was going to help with that. He decided to transfer a few months ago. Idris Farouk is a guy who I think he's a good athlete. I think he plays aggressively. Now he's going to play a bigger role. He has a chance to be a starter. I think he probably projects to be in that spot alongside Andre Turrentine. So a second-year player, Idris Farouk, at safety.
Man, it would be great. I think it would be in everyone's best interest if he came in, because everyone's looking at him as being the guy that's going to replace what's the old boy that went to Miami?
Jacoby Thomas.
I already deleted him from my mind. Either Vol or you're not. But
he is not.
He is not. So the best case scenario, I think, for everyone is that he fills in and he is your guy. But there was a reason why he wasn't your guy before Jacoby Thomas decided to transfer. And so the coverage, the assignments, like that has to be on point, this fall camp, because you don't want to have to scramble, try to put guys in different positions and have to play someone that maybe not as comfortable playing safety as they would be playing corner or playing nickel, because, Farouk is not ready. I mean, you don't want to do that. So I look at him, and it's right there for the taking for him. You just got to play consistent and be really good in coverage and not allow any explosive plays in those scrimmages and 7-7 situations in fall camp.
And part of the theme there is what you mentioned, the opportunity. And when we talk about these guys coming back, and guys we're intrigued to see. So one more player we're intrigued to see coming back from last year's team, getting ready for the 2025 season, back to the offensive side, the tight end position, Ethan Davis. And we talk about the tight ends. We can also talk about pass catchers, the receiving options for whoever's playing quarterback. Ethan Davis is an intriguing player.
Yeah, my man Ethan Davis, man, came in from high school playing receiver, wasn't really used to the trench life of the physicality, and that was something he had to learn from a mentality standpoint. Also, physically, he had to develop in the weight room. I mean, you can have all the want to in the world, but if you lighten the pants, you're not going to be able to hold up against those defensive ends that maybe he has to go up against, or those linebackers that he has to go up against. So not only did he have to switch his mindset to be able to hold it down in the trenches, but physically develop too. And I think he has done that. Last year was supposed to be the breakout year for him. It didn't happen that way. But with him and Kitzelman kind of being the two guys, and then they are followed with a lot of youth, Kitzelman being not cleared right now, it puts a lot of pressure on him. Like, eyeballs are on him at the start of fall camp from that tight end position, and he's going to be a guy that if I'm Joey Aguilar, if I am any of the other quarterbacks, Merklinger or McIntyre, like I'm using him as much as possible. Security blanket, low risk throws for the most part, unless you're throwing it.
Davis is a big target. He's 6'5", 245.
Yeah, but I mean, those are short throws unless you're throwing it across the middle, and it's a crossing route, you're throwing it behind him. Like, those should be high percentage throws, especially if he's running spot routes and things like that, to where he's giving you his numbers. So Ethan Davis, man, this has to be the year for him. This has to be.
Yep. 6 intriguing players heading into the start of fall camp, returning from last year's team. We'll also cover freshmen to pay attention to. We'll hit the transfers. There are a lot of spots that are intriguing for this 2025 roster, a younger roster with new opportunities. We'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900. It's reporting day for Tennessee. Tomorrow is media day. Wednesday, the first day of fall camp. We have 33 days to go until Tennessee kicks off the season. We're with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Call or text at 865-656-9900 to join us on Josh and Swain.
Join 99.1 The Sports Animal along with Tyler and Will as they broadcast live Friday from 3 to 7 at Morristown Nissan. See why there's always more at Morristown Nissan. Friday 3 to 7 with Tyler and Will and 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Hey guys, Trevor Bain here. When I'm on the racetrack, I always look for ways to go further, faster. And when it comes to banking, I need a checking account that does the same. Rewards checking from Southeast Bank pays me cash back with every debit card purchase over $10, gets me ACH deposits up to 3 days early, and has no monthly service fees. Taking my wallet the extra mile. Rewards checking from Southeast Bank. Checking that takes you further. Visit southeastbank.com or visit your nearest branch to open an account today.
Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of what we're going to make for dinner this week. That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
It's officially time for Zero Res's annual summer sale. Take advantage and get 15% off all cleaning services when you mention me, Tyler Ivins from the Sports Animal, to secure this deal today. Or book online, ZeroResKnoxville.com.
Average Owls, our chairs sit, our tables stand.
You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Cumulus Digital outperforms industry benchmarks by over 25%. See what Smarter Digital can do for you at cumulusdigital.com.
Big Rock Dude Ranch offers scenic horseback trails with breathtaking views and unforgettable memories. Visit the petting zoo, gem mining station, and relax in the picnic area. This Friday morning at 9, visit 991thesportsanimal.com for a sweet deal to Big Rock Dude Ranch and get half off mountain horseback riding in Pigeon Forge.
Since 1956, Standard Kitchen and Bath has been serving the East Tennessee area with professional kitchen and bath sales and design. Family owned and operated, Larry Finley and his son Scott offer custom and affordable cabinetry lines from quality brands like Soul Design Cabinetry. From remodeling to new construction, the professionals at Standard Kitchen and Bath can help you design any space. Call 694-0068, standardkitchen.com, or stop by the showroom, Kingston Pike, next to Grayson Hyundai. They're not just selling cabinets, but designs and ideas that will transform your kitchen or bath into something you'll love.
Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I buy houses cash. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me, 865-500-3711. I pay cash and close as quickly as you'd like. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, in any location. I buy several houses per month and I want to buy more. I buy inherited houses, divorced houses, behind on payment houses. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Do you own a house that's in rough shape and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great. I love buying those houses. I buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, and even foreclosure houses. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life. Offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hempel. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hempel team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Final segment of hour number 2. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. Our show is presented by Junk Beyond each and every day. At the beginning of the hour, Deion Sanders started a press conference. I think it's still going on, but started a press conference, had his medical team there with him, to announce that he had undergone surgery to remove his bladder after doctors discovered a tumor. And since the surgery, they have found no traces of cancer. He will continue to coach this season. So great news from Boulder, Colorado. But there was a lot of anticipation because we didn't know what was going on. We hadn't known what was going on for a while. We knew there was some kind of medical situation. And then I guess last night they said, hey, there's going to be a press conference tomorrow. Medical team's going to be there. And there was anticipation of what was going to happen. There were questions, is he going to be stepping down? But it's great news. No cancer, and he will be coaching the Buffaloes this year.
Yeah, he's stepping, but he's not stepping down, man. He's stepping up.
He's stepping. He's preaching today.
Yeah, he's stepping up, man. He's stepping up to the pulpit, and speaking a little word today. Glad that he is going to be back. I mean, that team is intriguing because of the players that they lost and how they had to replace those players, and can Deion continue the success that he's had there in Colorado? I know they haven't won double-digit games or consistently, but what he took over was a dumpster fire, and he's made him more exciting. He's made him better on the football field, and
they're still intriguing without Travis Hunter and his son Shedeur Sanders. They have Caden Salter at quarterback, and then they have a highly touted freshman.
Yeah,
in Julian Lewis.
Yeah, so they're always going to be intriguing because he's a coach. But yes,
he's also cracked a few awkward jokes at the press conference. So Deion's having fun. Hey, I'd be having fun too if I were him.
Hey,
but
it's not a Deion press conference unless there's a few awkward jokes.
Yeah,
awkward moments, because he's different. He's not like everyone else. He doesn't conduct himself in the same way, good or bad. He is Deion. He is prime. He's been the same way when he was a player.
Did you have any Deion shoes when you were a kid?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember in 6th grade not getting him and feeling so left out. And when I got an opportunity to get him as I got older, those bad boys right there.
The DT Max or the straps?
Yeah, those right there.
Diamond Turf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are sharp.
I thought I could dance. I thought I could play baseball and football. And
were you wrong?
I didn't get a jerk curl or anything like Deion when he had it come out of Florida State. But, yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, it's not the shoes.
What about the dancing?
I was wrong. Yeah, it's not the shoes at all.
So great news there out of Colorado.
Great news, man. Coaching is hard, man. There's so much stress that's put on you because you're worrying about everything all the time, and then you add, like, it's not like you have a lot of time to go work out. You're usually eating and going, and it's in a hurry. So, you're putting on weight. You got the stress of running a college football program. You're not sleeping properly because you're up at all times of the night trying to get an edge. It takes a toll on your body, for sure, on your health.
Also, news from the NFL related to a VFL. It appears that Cordell Patterson broke the news himself, and he tweeted it out in a funny way, but he said, breaking news, Pittsburgh Steelers release old, washed-up Cordell Patterson on his day off.
Hey, you fired on your day off.
That was the very first reply. So it looks like the Steelers are moving on from Patterson. We'll see if he wants to continue playing, if there's another team that makes a move to get him. Cordell is 34 years old. He is one of the great return men in football history, a dynamic athlete. I mean, how many guys do you find that they can be drafted in the first round as a receiver? It doesn't exactly work out at that position, at least in how he was drafted there, and he shifts to running back in the middle point of his career and is able to be productive at that position. He's an all-time athlete, all-time return man, and love to see him continue playing. We'll find out, but he will not play for the Steelers, it looks like, this fall.
I mean, you can joke around about this if you're Cordell because you're playing with house money. You were not supposed to last this long in the NFL. Who is drafted as a receiver, and then change positions and last this long without really being a receiver. Usually when you see guys who are drafted in the first round, if they don't make a statement at that position, they're gone. Think about Laquan Treadwell. Think about my man that was Justin Blackman, that was drafted out of Oklahoma State. Like, I'm thinking about all these first-round receivers that if you didn't make it on the outside as a receiver, you were done. Cordell Patterson moved positions and dominated in a different part of the game as a returner. And he's still, well, as of yesterday, in the league 13 years later. That's amazing.
Is Cordell Patterson first team all-athlete team in Tennessee history?
Yes. How can he not be? I mean, the only way you would say he's not is because he didn't play here long enough, but his impact
I'm just talking athlete.
His impact was so strong.
Yeah.
He's
built like a linebacker, running like.
If there was other guys that played longer, they probably had more examples of their athleticism. But Cordell being able to do what he did in his first year, and only year, and then doing it in the NFL.
And turn that into being a first-round pick.
Yeah, supreme athlete. To be that big, that fast, and to be able to change on a dime and cut the way he was able to, that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yep. NC State, David Amerson found out quickly.
Didn't even know the plays.
In the 2012 season opener. So we'll see what happens with Cordell Patterson. If this is it, he's had an incredible career. Hope it's able to continue at least one more season. We continue for one more hour. 865-656-9900 if you would like to join us. Presented by Junk Beyond right here on Josh and Swain.
It's part sports.
We have football on the brain.
Part pop culture.
Dennis Leary. True or false? You refuse to wear a glove with Mickey Mantle's signature on it for the movie The Sandlot.
The Red Sox blood, the Brewers blood, they run deep.
And in the best celebrity interviews.
Robert De Niro here on The Rich Eisen Show. How are you, sir?
Just got over a 24-hour virus.
The antidote is to appear on The Rich Eisen Show.
There you go. I would have just done it earlier.
And you've got The Rich Eisen Show podcast.
There is a medicinal quality to appearing on this program.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Looking to grow your business? If you want to reach passionate sports fans across Tennessee, 99.1 The Sports Animal is your perfect partner. With exclusive coverage of the Tennessee games, plus daily talk shows you can have originating at your place of business featuring your favorite host. Sports Talk with John and Vince from 6 to 9 a.m. Eric Ainge and Brian Rice, 9 to noon. Josh and Swain from noon to 3. And Tyler and Will from 3 to 7 p.m. When our hosts endorse your business, it pays dividends. Connect with highly dedicated sports fans tuned in throughout the day for game insights, hot takes, and local buzz. Advertising on 99.1 The Sports Animal means more visibility, more brand awareness, and more customers walking through your door. Reach your goals. Grow your business. Contact Kimberly Parker today by texting the word business to 865-656-9900. Business to 865-656-9900. Let's make your brand a part of the game.
Road SW0118 28. Lease price $34,230. Kicks SL 482 520. Price $23,071. No sales tax must be shown in the form of a discount up to $2,500. All offers with approved credit.
Hey Jen, did you hear about Morristown Nissan's no sales tax weekend?
No sales tax? But that was last week. Are you extending it?
Exactly. No sales tax. You get more at Morristown Nissan.
More? Like more money in my wallet?
And check this out. How about a new Nissan Rogue starting at $279 a month? Or Nissan Kicks for $249 a month. That's more lower payments.
That's amazing. And I hear Morristown Nissan gives more for your trade.
Yep, and you'll have enough left in your wallet for a last-minute summer vacation.
Or all those wonderful school supplies we're about to buy.
Or planning your next adventure.
Okay, Scott, we get it. You really need a vacation.
More savings, more fun, more road trips.
Oh, boy. Just more awesome.
At Morristown Nissan, where you get more.
More. At Morristown Nissan.
There's nothing more relaxing than a spa. Your dream spa is within reach. It is the biggest swim spa and spa sale ever at the new Dynasty Spa store in Athens. Under new and improved ownership, this Friday through Sunday only. Enjoy up to 70% off select swim spas and spas, factory direct savings on models with minor imperfections. We're celebrating with live radio broadcasts, giveaways, and free hot dogs. Only Dynasty Spas, the factory store, I-75 exit 49, hurry in this weekend only.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
Looking for the sweetest deals in town? Look no further than 991thesportsanimal.com. Sweet deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer, and these sweet deals are half off. So whether you're looking for pizza and sandwiches for lunch or a relaxing dinner with family and friends, Sweet Deals has it all. Visit 991thesportsanimal.com today and treat yourself to the sweetest deals in town. Sweet Deals, because everyone deserves a sweet deal.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 991thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with a Sports Minute. Few number one overall picks have gotten less attention than Tennessee Titans quarterback Cam Ward. Usually the top pick comes in with a lot of hype. Ward, less so. But the former Miami Hurricanes quarterback is lighting up training camp with highlight reel throw after highlight reel throw. Might take a while to turn around in Titans franchise. It hasn't done much lately, but maybe we should be paying more attention to the top quarterback in this year's rookie class. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 3 of Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us as we're with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Alongside Jason Swain, I'm Josh Ward, 865-656-9900. Thank you for hanging out. You can check in with us on the Sports Animal, on the Sports Monster in the Tri-Cities area, streaming live or on demand. You can always listen on demand thanks to Beatty Chevrolet. And we're on the Sports Animal YouTube channel. The most recent message and question in there, has Boo Carter showed up? Does anybody know his status? And what we've discussed over last hour is that we anticipate him being there at the team meeting. They're reporting today officially as a team. They've had the last few days off. They report today ahead of media day tomorrow and practice on Wednesday, and the anticipation is that Boo Carter will be with the team.
Yeah, unless something happens, which you could. I mean,
Right.
this deal is fluid. I mean, I think, and I've been saying this since we started talking about Boo Carter, it depends on his teammates. He needs to address his teammates. He needs to talk to his teammates. He needs to clear the air with those guys. And then his teammates will decide from there if this is something they feel comfortable with him being a part of the team. If not, I mean, Josh Heupel's the head coach, but I don't think it really matters what he thinks, because his leadership council is going to tell him. Mm-hmm. His team is going to tell him. Because if Heupel puts him back on his team, or excuse me, he's on the team because he never left the team officially. But like if Heupel has him come back after missing the things that he missed, and the players are like, no, then Heupel is risking losing the locker room. This will be the first time that he's done it here at Tennessee. And so it's very important for Heupel to read the room, listen to his leadership council, really, really hear them out, and understand the pros and cons, understand what does it mean if he's not part of the team, what does it mean if he is part of the team. Because if you make the wrong mistake and bring him back and the guys don't want him back, then we can sit here and talk about 9 wins, 8 wins. You're going to lose a game you ain't supposed to lose. Now, we seen it happen in 2017 when Bush Jones lost the locker room. Like, that's what we are risking. But if the air is cleared, and your players are okay, doesn't mean that every player is okay, but the majority of them is okay, and Boo is remorseful and it's authentic, then I think there's a path. I think it's a path. And I don't know what Boo would do if he's not on this team. I mean, the options are really, really, really scarce. And then you look at how the parents were reacting on social media. 1 minute, mom not happy with some staff. Next minute, she tweeting out about or messaging about or posting about picking out her clothes to go to the game. Dad's posting about, Boo reloading for year number 2. So there's a plan on that side to be a part of this program. But I think it really goes back to the players. It's about them.
Yeah, it's been quite an offseason. I think we can at least say that Boo considered transfer possibilities during both the winter and the spring portal window. Remember in April he did that interview after Nico left. He did an interview with WGOW in Chattanooga, and he said it was shocking that Nico left and they left his brothers behind, while also acknowledging, hey, maybe it was a better opportunity for Nico, but referred to leaving his brothers behind when Boo himself might have been considering leaving his brothers behind. And then whatever's gone on over the last few weeks. So it's been quite an offseason heading into year number 2, while also the spring conversation was the offensive opportunities that Boo was going to receive along with playing on defense and special teams.
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, we can talk about it, but I just don't think that's something that Boo needs to be seriously considering right now. I think you need to eat what's on your plate and making sure that you have a plate before you try to go out and get seconds and thirds, because playing offense is like getting seconds and thirds. So they have to trust you enough on defense before they put you in on offense. So, yeah, that's reserved for someone that does everything they're supposed to do and what's required of them to be able to get extra treatment of playing offense. Someone who threatened to leave and hit the portal. Again, I go back to, if you're Josh Heupel, your players are watching you. What you say and what you do. With Nico, no one was above the power T. Will that be the same with Boo? Will he be allowed to come back? What would the punishment be? Like, you have to set an example to the entire team if you're Josh Heupel. I'm not saying you lose him if he's back. I'm just saying how you bring him back is important. If you bring him, back. Again, I'm saying back as if he wasn't a part of the team, but he wasn't because he was gone. He wasn't officially not part of the team, but you get what I'm saying. Like, Heupel just needs to really be careful here.
Maybe Boo didn't like the amount of attention that was going to be on the quarterback battle. He saw that as unfair to his teammates on the offensive side and thought, why don't I take some of the heat off those guys, get the attention over here, and it'll make it easier for Joey getting started at Tennessee.
Well,
and Joey, Jake, and George, because there's not as much attention on them. If that's the case, that's mission accomplished.
Well, that's exactly what he's done. By accident or not, he's certainly done that. He's taken the pressure off of the quarterbacks.
I've had a lot more questions about Boo than the quarterbacks in the last 7 days. I'll tell you that much.
Me too. Dude, I've had former players who played in the NFL, who won a lot of games here, reach out to me and ask me about Boo Carter.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks. So no one asked about the quarterbacks. So you're right.
So what did you tell Peyton?
I haven't talked to Peyton since the 22 Georgia game. I saw him here and there, but
he wasn't one of the people that texted.
No, Peyton don't have my number. I tried to give it to him, probably. He was like, "Nah, I don't need it." No, I never talked to Peyton on the phone.
You should send your contact to Joey Kent. Say, just feel free to share it with Peyton.
Hey, let Peyton know, man. Anytime you want to talk, I got him. I don't think Peyton needs me to find out what's going on.
Peyton's got pretty good sources.
He can just call Hypo himself.
Right. Yeah, his Rolodex is pretty good.
Yeah, man. He's in the know. But the players I talked to, guys that played before me, guys that played with me, they were like, "What?" Because all you could do is look at. It's already out there. It's in the article about things that he missed. They were like, "What? He missing what? That's unheard of."
Yeah, what was their reaction?
It was just shock.
Yeah.
It was like, "Oh yeah, it's over." Because you can get arrested and have a better chance of being on the team, depending on what you're being arrested for, than missing stuff during the summer. They were just.
Yeah, we had we had multiple messages last week saying, "Hey, Boo would be a fit at Georgia."
No, you
because they've had the arrest issues and the speeding issues.
That's not the same. They ain't the same, man.
Yeah, they need to get that cleared up, but
that's not the same.
In the locker room and in the program, Kirby wouldn't have it.
That's night and day. It's no different than Nick Saban when a couple of his players got arrested. He handled the discipline in house, and folks criticized Saban for covering things up and not holding players accountable. Well, he just held them accountable in his way. But you miss stuff. Psh, that is worse than getting arrested for public intoxication or something like that. You get into a fight at the club, assault. That's inside the locker room. That's worse, and it's harder to come back from.
So again, we'll say, as we did at the beginning of the segment and the hour, the anticipation right now is that Boo Carter will be at the team meeting tonight as the team officially reports, and that he'll be with the team when they practice in a couple of days. That's as long as things are worked out among teammates.
Yeah, that's my anticipation. And even if he's disciplined and suspended, I still think he'd be practicing because suspension would be from the game, right? That's where it hurts the most. I would demote him in practice.
You're talking the Syracuse game or the second game? Which game?
I mean, you know how other coaches have done it. We're going to suspend you for the second game. Not the first one, the second game.
A 2-game suspension. Dang. Games number 2 and 4, ETSU and UAB.
That'll teach you. That'll teach you right there.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
We are getting closer. Reporting day today, media day tomorrow. Practice, thankfully, coming up on Wednesday. Practice begins on Wednesday, 1 month out on Wednesday from the season opener August 30th against Syracuse.
Let's get it on. Wednesday, first day of practice, so just a helmet, But that first day of pads, woo.
I think it's still going to be a pretty hot one on Wednesday. Mike Wilson, you going to have his umbrella?
Mike, don't come out there with no umbrella, man. Unless it's raining like it did earlier today.
Oh, I was going to say unless it's one of those really big umbrellas, so there's room for two, and I can go get a little shade myself.
What's the temperature for Wednesday? That's
I think
important.
It's still going to be pretty toasty out there.
That's important.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're working with heat advisories still.
No, it's in the morning.
Yeah. Sun's still shining bright and early. We'll come back, 865-656-9900 to be a part of the show. Jason Swain's here. I'm Josh Ward. Thank you for being with us on Josh and Swain.
Tennessee football is hot. And the only way to catch every electrifying moment, no matter where you go, is with the Sports Animal app. From kickoff to the final whistle, live play-by-play, touchdown, insider coverage, and the roar of Neyland. It's all right here in your pocket. Whether you're tailgating, road tripping, or screaming from your couch, don't miss a second of the action. Download the Sports Animal app now and ride with the Big Orange all season long.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we give our students credit where credit is due. Credit for deciding in the middle of rush hour traffic to go back and get their bachelor's and a promotion. Credit for managing 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a full-time job to pursue an MBA. And credit for serving in the military by day so they can study cybersecurity at night. For over 75 years, we've been helping students receive the credit they deserve. With more than 135 degrees and certificates, students at UMGC can use prior learning or relevant experience to earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's, and graduate students can transfer up to 12 credits toward their master's. At UMGC, you'll find everything from online to hybrid courses and lifetime career services to scholarship opportunities, making your education journey flexible, fast, and affordable. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
If you're looking for a new ride or to refinance to lower your monthly payments, you're probably searching for the best deal. At ORNL Federal Credit Union, you can get a 0.25% rate discount when you set up automatic payments or direct deposit. Plus, take up to 90 days to make your first payment. That's a sweet deal. Stop by. Call 800-676-5328. Apply at ornlfcu.com or ask your dealer for ORNL Federal Credit Union financing. Restrictions may apply. Cannot be combined with any other offers or promotions. Equal housing lender insured by the NCUA.
Wedby Insurance is Knoxville's premier auto owners insurance agency. Since 1972, the staff at Wedby has made it a point to provide personalized, prompt, and professional service. Whether you need personal or commercial coverage, Wedby Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance can provide you with a coverage that fits your needs and your budget. For your home, your life, your car, or your business, Wedby Insurance will be there for your family. Contact them at wedbyinsurance.com. That's WHEDBEE Insurance.com.
I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost,
Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
Free on the radio. Free on the app. Free on our website. You can hear 99.1 The Sports Animal free anytime, anywhere.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Chip in the text box says, this time of year, that sun's leaning on you. Chip's right.
100% right. Chip wouldn't know. He in the country out there in Noonan.
Says here Atlanta in the text box, we have listeners all over. We appreciate that so much. Listeners and viewers, as we're live today on the Sports Animal YouTube channel.
That's right.
33 days until kickoff. James Littleman Stewart wore the 33. 34 days until it's wing time in Tennessee.
Ooh.
Big Guna getting ready. World's Fair Park.
I got family coming up for that.
BKWFestival.com, by the way. Yeah, gearing up.
I'm excited about that, man. That's gonna be a heck of a freaking weekend.
Yep. Football's back. Ton of wings. Tons. That's plural of wings. Plus the entertainment. I'm ready.
That's going to be perfect, man. The only thing that can mess it up is Syracuse.
Don't let them.
Don't let them.
Fran Brown's going to deliver a passionate speech. Orange are going to be fired up.
Oh, he'll have his guys ready for, the first couple of minutes of the game. Everyone gets hyped up at the beginning.
Yeah.
NC State was hyped up at the beginning. I told you how I saw the backup running back skipping, bouncing up and down, coming out the tunnel, staring at the Tennessee sideline. He didn't have that same energy during the game, Josh. That energy changed real quick.
Yeah.
He's getting tossed around like a rag doll, man.
Yeah, Tennessee still has, I would say, quite the talent advantage against Syracuse. That's why Tennessee sits as, I think, a 13 to 14-point favorite, a little more than a month out.
Well, you need to have the score advantage, too. So we can have a
weekend.
Don't mess up our weekend, Vols.
Yeah, we'll have time for it. One of my bigger keys for the game will be score more points than Syracuse.
That's a good key. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I prefer a lot, but I'll take a little bit.
Randall says, like Chip claims Atlanta, I'm in Etowah claiming Knoxville from now on. Okay, Randall from Knoxville.
What about you? Do you claim Knoxville, or are you proudly in Farragut?
We are one and the same.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah. One and the same.
Knoxville? Pfft, I ain't from Knoxville. I'm from Farragut. You know.
So recruiting you out there. Come on over.
Yeah, see what the NIL talking about.
We can have some conversations, or somebody else can. 865-656-9900. Joel Wyatt committed to Tennessee earlier today.
Yeah.
Speaking of recruiting.
Yeah. I mean, that was a
highly ranked 4-star, top 100 overall player.
Yeah, that was a target for Tennessee. A really good athlete that, you can determine where he can play. The trust is what stands out. Obviously, he didn't want to play in the trenches. That was a narrative weeks ago during his recruitment. But for him to trust Tennessee, knowing that he doesn't want us to play a certain position, I think it stands out that he committed because he said, all right, I trust you guys to put me in the best place to be successful. I may want to play a certain position, and I appreciate you guys letting me try to play that position, but I trust you to put me in the right position for my future. Because sometimes you don't know. You think you may know, but you don't know as a 18, 17-year-old.
A few weeks ago, Diego Pavia made the claim that Vanderbilt's going to run the state. Because Joel Wyatt had a different opinion.
Yeah. Well.
Vanderbilt, I think, went all out in trying to get him to go to Vandy.
It's a volunteer state for a reason, my man.
So Joel Wyatt, he is a top 5 athlete in the country. He's a top 100 overall player and ranked either number 2 or number 3 in the state of Tennessee, announcing earlier today he is committed to Tennessee. He is transferred from the Webb School there in the mid-state to Oakland in Murfreesboro. So that's where he will play this year.
You can't knock that choice. They do a lot of winning over there in Oakland. That's been a really good program for a long time, multiple sports. I remember they used to come down and play in the Huntsville Classic in basketball.
And they have, at Oakland, they have Craig Tutt, who Tennessee recruited pretty heavily. He ended up committing to Ole Miss.
We didn't want him.
Right.
Yeah, we let Ole Miss have him.
Mm-hmm.
Those other guys we thought was a little bit better.
Didn't have room?
Yeah, we ain't having enough room. Mm-hmm. You can't get them all. We can't get them all. It's a privilege to come play at Tennessee. So, we're really selective about who we bring in. That's all.
That's smart.
Yeah,
smart.
Yeah. Just like how we selective about who calls in and who joins us on the program. Real selective about that too.
Well, we have joining us in the YouTube chat. How about this? This is pretty cool. Hurley, Mississippi. Tate said in the YouTube chat, tuning in from Hurley, Mississippi. Told you. Listeners and viewers all over.
So is that Hattiesburg or Oxford or help us out here. Help us out. Where in the heck is Hurley? We appreciate you hitting us up and being part of the program, but I ain't never heard of Hurley, Mississippi.
No, that's pretty south.
Oh, like south.
Yeah. A little west of Mobile.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Just up from Pascagoula.
Okay. So not Alabama, so you good with us.
That's cool. And then Sam says, we are not losing to Syracuse, another NC State, most likely. Very possible. Very possible.
I don't think people realize how dominant we were in that game. That'll be hard to do again. They had one drive. And they didn't even score points on that drive, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
They had one drive to where it looked successful, where they were moving the ball. They had a couple of explosive plays. And then they got to the 30-yard line, and that was it. It was over for the game. That's tough to do.
So Syracuse a year ago, and obviously it's a different team, different quarterback. Last year they had Kyle McCord. He had played in big games at Ohio State. Last year Syracuse lost a close one to Stanford, lost a close one to Boston College, got blown out by Pittsburgh 41-13.
Yeah, man. Syracuse not the same team as they were last year. I mean, they lost a really good receiver that probably could play in the SEC. I mean, would have played here, I think. He went to Penn State. And so I think it lines up perfectly for Tennessee, playing Syracuse at the right time. So it's not like you're playing them in Syracuse. You're playing it in Atlanta. You're going to have way more fans.
It's too bad Kyle McCord didn't get one more year.
It was time for him to go ahead and
go on to the league.
Yeah, go and do something professional other than sports. It was time, man. It was time.
Professional other than college sports?
College sports, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, it was time.
Yep, I agree. Orange Beach, Alabama, represented.
Hey.
865-656-9900. We have time for calls, texts, and an attaboy in our next segment. 30 minutes to go right here on Josh and Swain.
Your station for the Tennessee Volunteers. 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Time now for Sports Animal Sports Minute.
Former Tennessee baseball infielder Dean Curley officially signed with the Cleveland Guardians over the weekend after the Guardians selected him in the second round of the draft earlier this month. Curley agreed to a signing bonus of $1.7 million, about $400,000 more than his recommended slot value. Cleveland took 2 Tennessee players in this year's draft, also drafting catcher Cannon Peebles in the 17th round. Major League Baseball games tonight at 6:40. The Orioles host the Blue Jays. Diamondbacks visit the Tigers. Guardians host the Rockies. 7 o'clock. Rays visit the Yankees. Reds take on the Dodgers. At 7:45, Braves face the Royals. Twins host the Red Sox. Cubs take on the Brewers. The White Sox face the Phillies. Marlins visit the Cardinals. 8 o'clock. Nationals visit the Astros. 9:45, Rangers visit the Angels. Padres host the Mets. Pirates visit the Giants. And at 10 o'clock, the A's host the Mariners. In the NFL, Cowboys guard Rob Jones suffered a broken bone in his neck in Sunday's practice and will be out 2 to 3 months. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You know what time it is in Tennessee? Football.
The fair.
Hockey.
Baseball. Book fair.
Three-legged sack race? No, bigger than all that. It's the Ted Russell Nissan Drive for 55 sale. So bring that old sled to Ted. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
Honey, we need a new roof.
Go to moshingles.com and get a quote in 60 seconds.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they're a top-rated roofing company in East Tennessee and A+ rated with the BBB.
Free instant quotes at moshingles.com.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Well, not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store, well, we'll even tuck you in.
What if you could get a 365 days comfort guarantee to adjust the firmness or softness of your mattress? What if you could get a 2-sided flippable mattress at factory direct pricing? What if it came with a warranty of up to 20 years? What if you could watch your mattress being handmade right here in the Knoxville factory? You can at Brothers Bedding Mattress Factory. Brothers Bedding understands what it means to be local, high quality, excellent service, and a name you can trust for over 85 years. BrothersBedding.com.
The big dog of heating and cooling is now looking for more techs to join the pack. Chancey & Reynolds is now hiring HVAC duct mechanics and technicians, providing a great benefits package, paid vacation and holidays. These are full-time positions for those who want a career, not just a job. Chancey & Reynolds, in business for more than 40 years, is a York Heating and Air specialty company. Apply in person at 614 Van Street or call 865-525-5076.
The big dog of heating and cooling. The big dog.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
The minute folks step into Dollywood, I want them to feel the wonder of my Smoky Mountains and to fill their hearts with all the good and beautiful things in this big old world. and to cherish all the little moments they get to be together.
Enjoy thrilling rides, award-winning entertainment, and delicious new seasonal flavors. Plan your visit at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood, love every moment.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen. The sweetest day of the year is almost here. July 31st is Miracle Treat Day at DQ, where $1 or more from every Blizzard treat sold is donated to your local Children's Miracle Network hospital. See you July 31st for Miracle Treat Day, only at DQ. Happy tastes good at participating locations.
Still steamy and muggy outside. High temperatures into the middle 90s by this afternoon, but a lot of us feeling like the triple digits. We're under a heat advisory today until Tuesday at 8 p.m. We'll keep a chance for an afternoon pop-up shower or thunderstorm. By tonight, temperatures fall into the middle 70s with a few passing clouds. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. One text from Mobile, Alabama. Another from Loosedale, Mississippi. Jay said, Tri-Cities native living in the carpet capital of Dalton, Georgia.
Hey!
Text again. We appreciate you all being here with us this afternoon.
That's when you know you're getting closer to the Tennessee state line when you roll through Dalton. Exit 333 right there. Like, oh, yeah, baby. Getting closer to homeland.
Looking for that big welcome to Tennessee sign?
You're right. You're right.
Are you going to be there holding a welcome Boo Carter sign, the team meeting tonight?
No, I'm not going to be at the meeting. Them days are over, buddy.
No, just outside the door.
No. I'm going to be minding my business. When the show's over, I'll be handling my business, and then I'm sure I'll find out what's going on here and there, and then I'll be ready to talk about it next time the microphone is on.
Okay.
I'll be ready to go. Boo Carter needs to make sure he's ready to go.
I would say that's
players need to make
very
sure
true.
that they're ready to go with their mindset, and make sure they're ready to go and have a better season than they had last year. That should be the goal and the focus. That's it.
It is go time. Reporting day for Tennessee's football team. There will be a media day tomorrow, so you'll hear from Josh Heupel. Players and the coordinators will be meeting as well with the media, and then they will begin practice on Wednesday morning. 865-656-9900 to connect with us here on the show, as right now we hand out today's Attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. And we hand out Attaboys and Attagirls every day. Thanks to Native Design, nativetn.com to find them online. They can help you with your outdoor space. Swain, we discussed the news earlier. It is Attaboy worthy. That is to Coach Deion Sanders with his press conference at Colorado earlier today and his medical team there with him. There was a lot of anticipation about what he would say, and there have been rumors, speculation about what's been going on. And today he announced that he had his bladder removed. There was a cancerous tumor that was found. His medical team declared that he is cancer-free, which is wonderful. Also, during the press conference, he showed his personality. He was joking about the situation that he's in. He said, don't be surprised if you see a porta potty on the field out there. But most importantly, I would say in his press conference today, he encouraged everyone, particularly men, if you think something's going on, or just in general, you have your checkups you need to do it. He said, don't Google to see if something's going on. Go see someone to see if something's going on. And I think that'll be the most important message of what comes out of it. The emphasis he put on, don't be hesitant. If you need to get something checked out, get checked out.
Yeah. This is spectacular. So many Deion Sanders fans. You think about him as a player, what he's done as a coach. You can like his style, dislike his style, but you can't really argue that he don't really have to do what he's doing. I mean, he's made enough money. He's had an unbelievable career. Some guys, they have to get into something because they maybe lost some money. That wasn't Deion. That was him following a passion of his to help mold young men. And he's doing that at the collegiate level at Colorado. And so I'm glad that he's going to continue to do that. And I'm glad that he's gotten the support that he needs to continue. And more importantly, that he is healthy enough to do that. So big day, great day for human beings, first and foremost, but sports fans.
Yep. He was asked, are you going to need to lean on your staff a little bit more? He said, lean on him. I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
So Deion is back. He's back in Boulder, Colorado. There was one of those transfer portal accounts that tweeted hearing that Deion Sanders will announce today that he's stepping down, and the replies are incredible. Oh, can't coach without his son. Talk about freezing cold takes.
Update? Any updates?
Yeah.
On that tweet, sir?
Instantly frozen. So an attaboy to Deion Sanders, beating cancer, and the message that he provided today. It's going to make a difference. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day thanks to Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialist. Go check out their website, see what they've done, learn more about the team there at nativetn.com. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. You can call 865-310-3256 or again visit the website nativetn.com. Randall says, I think we can say with the start of fall practice it's Merry Christmas time. So Merry Christmas, Swain. Christmas in July.
It is.
I'm down with that.
No, it is.
And then Ernie and Rachel are listening as they leave Mount Rushmore in South Dakota right now.
Hey!
Gave us a Go Vols in the text box. How about
that, man? That's pretty cool.
That might go up there on the Mount Rushmore of text messages we've got. That's a pretty good one.
I mean, did they send us a picture? Because I didn't see a picture. I mean, technically anyone can say that. That's
a good point. Swain is a journalist here. He needs good sourcing.
I'm checking sources. I don't know about that one. I need some pictures.
Yep. Old media like me would just assume. New media, Jason Swain.
That's right. I'm confirming, checking sources. I need to see Mount Rushmore. I need to see the statue of Josh Heupel that's there in South Dakota. I need to see all that.
Is there a Heupel museum? It should be.
I mean, it should be. Who else is from South Dakota?
We got Kalen DeBoer.
Who else? Why you typing?
Because I'm trying to get a good answer for you.
You're not doing what Deion told us.
Deion wouldn't like it.
Deion said, don't Google.
Yeah.
So Josh Heupel needs a statue. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he might be with it.
Because you're looking at all these people going, who is that?
Yeah, and some of it's places lived. I got to dive a little deeper.
Uh-huh. So I thought. That's what I thought, sir. But yeah, we need a photo.
The late Sparky Anderson.
Ah, yeah.
From Bridgewater, South Dakota.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
That's pretty good.
That's a legendary figure right there.
That's really good
Man.
right there.
Sparky Anderson.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Oh, there's the picture. Sources confirmed in the text box. So thank you, Ernie and Rachel. That's cool.
Ernie and Rachel, boy, they know how to work some AI. I'm just kidding.
Always skeptical.
I'm just kidding.
We'll come back. Final segment coming up. Powerball winners and losers out of the weekend. We'll be with you for one more segment. Media day tomorrow. Practice on Wednesday. We're getting closer. We'll continue here on Josh and Swain.
Great pick.
Rogue SWO 118.28. Lease price $34,230. Kicks SL 482.520. Price $23,071. No sales tax must be shown in the form of a discount up to $2,500. All offers with approved credit.
Hey, Jen, did you hear about Morristown Nissan's no sales tax weekend?
No sales tax? But that was last week. Are you extending it?
Exactly. No sales tax. You get more at Morristown Nissan.
More? Like more money in my wallet?
And check this out. How about a new Nissan Rogue starting at $279 a month? Or Nissan Kicks for $249 a month. That's more lower payments.
That's amazing. And I hear Morristown Nissan gives more for your trade.
Yep, and you'll have enough left in your wallet for a last-minute summer vacation.
Or all those wonderful school supplies we're about to buy.
Or planning your next adventure.
Okay, Scott, we get it. You really need a vacation.
More savings, more fun, more road trips.
Oh, boy. Just more awesome.
At Morristown Nissan, where you get more.
More. At Morristown Nissan.
We're not all the same, so why should we wear the same shoes? At locally owned New Balance Knoxville, they specialize in finding you your perfect fit. Their fit specialists take your individual foot characteristics and match them against more than 75 New Balance models, resulting in shoes that will give you the perfect fit. And with their new fuel cell technology, New Balance delivers top-of-the-line performance whether you're training for a world-class competition or treating yourself to an afternoon walk. Visit New Balance Knoxville in the Suburban Shopping Center, Kingston Pike, west of West Town Mall.
Progressive Commercial Insurance can protect your small business with over 30 coverage options, an easy-to-use mobile app, personalized discounts, and more. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
His Security and Technology, your one-stop shop for all your security and technology needs. We offer state-of-the-art security systems to protect your home or business, as well as cutting-edge technology solutions to enhance your daily life. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing top-quality service and support. Contact His Security Technology today to learn more about how we can help you stay protected and connected. 865-474-9495 or visit hissecurity.com. In God we trust, all others we monitor.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit ImageMattersInc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
From the water to the trails to the open road, summer is made for getting outdoors. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team is your one-stop shop for boat, motorcycle, and RV protection. Contact us in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, ceramic, or anything else for the floor, Frazier's Carpet One makes it easy. With free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping, Frazier's makes it easy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year, Frazier's makes it easy. And as a fourth-generation family-owned business, you don't stay in business for 65 years unless you make it easy. So give us a call today at 546-4850 and let us come to you with free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping. Let us show you how easy it can be to transform one room or an entire home with beautiful, new, professionally installed flooring from Frazier's Carpet One.
Sports Animal app has a special second stream and a link to our latest videos. Download the Sports Animal app.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Back for the final segment of Josh and Swain, presented every day by Junk Beyond. JunkBeyond.biz, they're East Tennessee's junk removal specialists. Turkey Man in the text box says, hey, Josh, now that Swain has reached 41, bet he doesn't believe we landed on the moon.
I believe it. 100%. Hey, man, our show's so popular, we just got someone sent us a picture of Mount Everest, man.
Yeah, Jay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a nice, clear photo. They got good cell coverage up there.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, man. We got like 6G.
No, I think Ernie and Rachel's photo might be a little more authentic, at least from their camera versus Jared's. But every text we appreciate, no doubt.
If someone sends us a picture of the moon, then I know something is up. Man, somebody listened to us from the moon. This is, wow, Josh, we're really popular.
You did wear the number 1 at the University of Tennessee.
Well, you're right, Josh. Special number, man. Only ballers wear that.
Yeah.
And Travis Smith Jr.,
he's next up.
He's next up. That's right.
Yep. Him and Ricky Gibson.
That's right. Well, Ricky,
he already wore it, but those are the two guys wearing the number.
Proved it
for Tennessee.
Yeah, he already proved it. Now it's time for Travis Smith Jr. to prove it, but do it on offense. He's going to do that. I'm waiting for those one-on-one battles, man. I would be chomping at the bit to line up in front of Ricky Gibson because he's the most proven DB. So if I can win against him, that's going to go a long way in proving I can play at this level. So that would be my tactic. Now, if you're Mike Matthews, you should always go up against Ricky Gibson.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you line up on one side, the DB's on a different side. Maybe Ricky is lined up in a different area one day. But, if I'm one of the other receivers, I want a piece of Ricky Gibson.
Would you say Ricky and Boo? Boo's a preseason All-SEC guy?
Dude, I was at the grocery store this morning, and I was in the checkout line, and there was Athlon Sports. Boo was on the cover along with some other players in the SEC. So, yeah, if you're in a slot, you want a piece of Boo Carter. Especially if you're trying to show the coaches that you can be trusted and deserve a job. You got to win against the starters. Because if you can beat ours consistently, that means you can win on Saturdays against most of the players you're playing up against on the schedule.
If you want to go back and listen to any of today's show, you can do that wherever you get your podcasts, like Apple and Spotify. Inside our WNML app, you can find the podcast section. You can also go back and check out the show on YouTube. You can find the show on demand every single day, thanks to Beatty Chevrolet. Before we close out today's show, let's hit the power pole.
Captain, we're losing power in the warp engine.
Nuclear power plant.
What's up? I'm Kenny Powers.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I have the power!
With great power comes great responsibility.
Full power, Mr. Scott.
All righty, Swain, we have the weekend behind us. We have football ahead, by the way.
Sure do.
So we're getting closer. We have the Hall of Fame game coming up later this week. We look back over the last few days with our top winners and losers from the weekend.
Start with the losers. Emmanuel, Klaus, with the Guardians, who's placed on paid leave because of an investigation, MLB's investigation into sports gambling. Christian Wilkins, released by the Raiders for what was reported by Adam Schefter, attempting to kiss a teammate on the forehead. That's different. Winners. Tennessee grad, now former Austin P. AD Gerald Harrison took over as the AD at Marshall.
Yep, that was made official today.
Yeah,
very cool.
Attaboy to my good friend Gerald. How about Mike Trout? 1,000 RBIs in his career, had a 2-run home run to help the Angels beat the Mariners. And the Mariners have been hot this year, so that was big. And then Ramel Keaton signed him with the Tennessee Titans.
Mike Trout should do what he wants to.
He does.
But I want him to want to go play somewhere else before his career ends.
He's not going to Atlanta, Josh.
No, I don't even want it to. I mean, he gets hurt all the time, with all due respect. He'll definitely get hurt in Atlanta. Everybody gets hurt in Atlanta.
He's not playing for Atlanta. You're trying to recruit him. It's not going to work.
I mean, Ohtani leaves, goes to the Dodgers, just wins World Series. That's what he does. Mike's up there. Okay. Winners from the weekend. See, I'm telling you, there's no bias here. I have the Mets on my list. They've won 7 straight. Number 3.
You're going to lose it when it matters.
England winning the women's Euro title. Number 2. I saw this after 2 rounds. I was like, man, is she really going to pull this off? Lottie Wood, she is 21. She notched a 3-shot victory at the Women's Scottish Open. She became the 3rd LPGA golfer to win in a pro debut. Her first professional tournament, she goes out and wins.
What's her name?
Lottie Wood.
Lottie Dottie, we like the party.
And then number 1 in the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, CC Sabathia, Ichiro, and Billy Wagner. Ichiro was cracking jokes, too.
I saw that.
He thanked the Miami Marlins, and he said, when you called and offered me a contract, I had never heard of your team.
Goodness.
I found joy in that joke. Losers, I have the Yankees there, and Judge injury is no good. And then, I don't know how much more I can take of this. I've got the Raiders. I mean, I'm reaching a breaking point here.
I mean, it's not the Raiders' fault, man. I mean, Christian Wilkins is doing stuff like that when he was at Clemson.
But it's just...
Go Raiders!
One thing after another. That's not fair to John Wilkerson winning the Hall of Fame this past weekend. I got to go. That was so awesome.
Nope.
Yeah. He's the best. John is the best. So happy for him. He gave an awesome speech, and he deserved every bit of the recognition he got in the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame this past weekend.
Love me some John, man.
Yep. So do Tennessee fans. Yeah. He already had the highlight reel, but the call to win the national championship last summer for the Tennessee baseball team, fade to black and all you need on a perfect highlight reel. John Wilkerson, congratulations to him with the Tennessee Radio Hall of Fame official entry this past weekend. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We will be back tomorrow. Could be an adventurous 21 hours. Tomorrow's media day for Tennessee, and we will be one day closer to the start of fall camp. Thanks for hanging out. Joel Silverberg, thank you, and we will see and talk to you tomorrow at noon right here on Josh and Swain.
It's time to